Hi.
And we're
Hello.
alive, I think.
Yeah.
You got this. It's fine.
We did it.
Oh, that was weird. Sorry about that, everyone. But I'm glad.
That's okay. We got to see more of that like standby screen because it is really good.
It is really nice.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
All right, where was I? Yeah.
Betrayal.
Yeah. That's going on. Alpha. You look up into the sky, and for a second, you feel like you can see someone watching you from the ridges of the cave. But you see the figure for a split second, and then it's gone. It must have been a trick of the light, as they say.
Okay. Noted.
Elsewhere, kind of darting behind a rock, looking very menacingly on the chaos that descends below. Wally, who do we see?
Well, what you see is a incredibly handsome, debonair, charming philanthropist, billionaire, and technical genius, currently just wearing a black suit, much like this, and just looking out over the area, watching all of this go down, and standing behind them, almost looming over them menacingly, is this 7-foot tall, red and black robotic gargoyle suit of armor that is just almost standing there behind him like a sentry. He looks down at everything, watching all of this. I'm going to be honest with you, Owen. I did not expect this to happen. When he says Owen, a little voice comes out from the suit of armor like, of course, Mr. Xanatos, you did plan this ahead, didn't you? Xanatos thinks, you're right, Owen, I did plan all of this out. Well, I say it's time we move some more pieces on the chessboard. What do you say? And he takes a step out over the ledge, falls for a few feet, and that robotic suit just flies after him, scoops him up, and puts him inside of the body and shoots off into the sky.
And of course, due to all the chaos that's going on the ground, you don't really think to look up first as you come to the throne room to see guards surrounding Kylo. Rourke.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing on this one?
I have put myself between Kylo and the king. I've got a gun out, and I am, like, just standing there in a, like, the universal, that person is the threat kind of thing. But, like, I haven't, like, got, like, one arm back to, like, as if I'm protecting the king. But yeah, that's where we're at.
And, like, as you come in, Kylo, what do you say as your friends come and see you and the guards are getting closer?
So there's the, like, go get Kylo. He is here to kill the king. And Rourke's, like, in the way, holding his gun. And Kylo raises his hands like this and goes, "Yet I am not the one initiating conflict. I am not the one starting war this moment." And he looks at the king and he goes, "Do you want to be the one responsible for those who would get hurt by your decision in this moment?"
The king considers your words for a moment, looking over to Rourke.
Cool. Then I would like to just be like, look, they've brought conflict here. We're from here. We're from this world. I don't know where they're from, but look at them. They're clearly not. And they've already been very honest with you. They don't care what happens to your world. They've said it themselves. And I would like to use a move
Of
called,
course.
aptly, Why Would I Lie? So I'd like to give that advice to the king, who gets +1 forward to just like mess with Kylo at this point. And I'd like to attempt to make a link with them for this.
Sure. Go ahead and roll that off
So
screen
this-
as we
Yep, will
the-
do.
Let me know if it's dark though.
It is not. It
I
is
did
going
think
to
so.
be it's going to be mastery for this one. So I'm trying to make a good impression. But yeah, I will roll that off screen.
The king looks at you, Kylo. You. Why did you come to this throne room at night?
I wanted to talk to you freely, where your daughter, who I believe you want to protect and keep from impressionable arguments, was not here. And I would like to roll to convince somebody that that's the truth.
Sure.
Okay. And because I mentioned something that I believe is true in his heart, I would like to use I know what lies in your heart, which is when I roll to convince somebody, I can roll with dark instead. Because I'm leveraging his daughter, I'm leveraging his people. These are all things that I know he wants to protect.
Go ahead and roll that. Ida, how do you feel standing here?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, if I heard Kylo saying all that, she is going to,
I
like,
have a feeling.
I'm gonna have some feelings. So she glares across at Kylo, and she's like, "It wasn't your decision to make, and it seems a little shady for you to do that at night when no one's here, alone with my father. Did you think that would work?"
To be honest, I'm a little surprised that Rorik is here alone with your father.
"Oh, really?" And then she turns to look at Rourke. "What did you want to talk to my father about, also unprotected, alone in his throne room?"
The difference being, Princess Kita, that I walked through the door where the guards were. They know I am in here.
She's like, I'm assuming she's closer to Rourke, and she just like glares at him. It's like, "I don't trust either of you. Let me be very clear."
I rolled a 10, just so you know. While we're
Okay.
role-playing.
Nice.
Cool.
The king thinks for a moment and then looks over to Milo. You.
Ooh.
Rough. Me attempting to do the Leonard Nimoy voice. I'm sorry for
Yeah.
everyone out
I love it.
there.
I love it.
It's
No,
hard.
it's
You're
good,
doing
it's good.
great. You're doing
fine.
great.
Love it.
You, my daughter. He trusts you. He fears no darkness in your heart. Your friend, and looks to Rourke. Is he to be trusted?
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
He really likes this book, says Milo.
yeah. This book is real nice at this
I-
crucial moment.
Mm-hmm.
To put on pressure, Kita's also going to like turn and stare at
Yeah.
Milo.
Yeah.
That
as
makes
well.
sense. Yeah.
Well,
Sansa and Alpha just in the background eating popcorn, going like, "This is just gonna resolve itself."
I don't think San
Please
is
don't fight.
there.
Please don't fight.
San is like out wandering around.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah. San went on an adventure.
Well, he got me here, though he needed me because I was reading the book, and like, I don't have any reason not to like the guy. I don't have any reason. He kind of pushed me around, so there is that.
Seems
so
to
like
give
neutral.
off that air regardless.
Really give up the heart, this world. And he turns to Kylo. Would be dooming my people. And he kind of looks to the crystal hanging around his neck. It is shared by everyone here. It is what keeps us alive.
So you're all the heart of this world?
They all drawn for the same wellspring, the same source. We are but roots that run far from the tree.
I think Kylo's stance that had been defensive because he wasn't going to just, let himself get pushed around by guards if they were to lay hands on his body. He kind of like stands up straight and kind of like adjusts to a more like neutral standing thing and goes, "That's what I wanted to know." And I think he turns around and starts to walk out.
Okay, so you're gonna walk out, Alpha.
He's
Sarah.
gonna try to walk out. I don't know if he's gonna be allowed to.
And reading some secret messages.
Secrets.
Ooh, that's sketchy.
It was just me sending Nick saying Sarah is petting Mog. That's all.
No, Mog's gone.
Oh,
remember?
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yo,
Mog's
Oh,
message.
you
right.
know where Mog
Damn.
is?
Gone forever.
Hey, Mag's been kidnapped. That's what you were trying to
Yeah,
look,
That's
right?
bad.
Mog's
yeah.
kid. I would say, Sarah, how are you feeling? Like, Ben's getting held up. You lost your pet, your friend, your companion.
Yeah. I guess on that note is I guess Sarah's probably just looking for Mog. I don't
Okay.
know. There's no role I can really do for that, so.
So, are you in the throne room, or are you out looking as well?
No, she was out adventuring before, so I don't think she would have really been there either, which is why I was like, I don't think she's really there.
Okay, so that's just Alpha from the Guardians. The guards look to the king as Kylo begins to walk out. And the king kind of waves his hand as in let him go, basically.
Kita's just staring Kylo down as he does.
And he gives Kita a little wave and says, "See, if I wanted to hurt somebody, I would have done it. I'm at least honest. But why would anybody lie here, right?" He looks to everybody. "There's only the heart of this world at stake." And he goes, "What's that?"
He is that is your friend, yes, and like looks down at Alpha. Are you
Alpha's going.
certain?
Alpha will like watch Kylo go and look up at Kita and be like, "Yeah, he makes his own decisions, but
Clearly.
I believe that Kylo's a good person."
Belief is different from the actual thing. Young, tiny chocobo, which I have so many very questions about your size, but it's okay. But, and then she looks to the guards. Guards, could you just stay with my father? Don't in the room. If people can just portal in and out, please don't.
We're gonna cut the scene a little quick as we switch the view to San, who is walking around and has been attempting to find the source of the darkness. Xanatos, you're flying overhead and you see one lone guardian walking the ruins. Sad, lost child.
The armor glides down, going into like glide mode.
Mm-hmm.
It drops Xanatos out. He like stumbles a little bit, taking a knee, stands up, adjusts his tie. Excuse me. And he holds up his hand, like does like an idle wave of his hand as the steel guardian shoots up into the air behind him, silently.
Can I help you?
Oh, no. Actually, Probably. You probably could. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little bit lost around here.
I'm probably not the best person to ask. I'm also new in town.
Ah, I see. I guess we're both at a bit of an impasse, aren't we?
It would seem so.
Oh, where are my manners? David Sanitos. And he holds a hand out to San.
San definitely squints at him, but will hold out her hand and be like, "I'm San. It's nice to meet you."
Ah, pleasure meeting you. I just got separated from my group, and I was just hoping someone could, just lead me back to like the main palace. That's where the rest of us are supposed to be meeting up at. And I saw you wandering around here. I thought maybe you knew how to get back. I got turned around.
Oh, you're part of that venturing group?
Yes. That's who I'm part of it.
I do know where the palace is. I could probably assist.
That's great. Lead the way.
Sure. How did you get all the way over here by yourself?
Well, it's a funny story. He pulls out like a flask from his bag. I just got a little bit tipsy, and the atmosphere was getting to me, and I just started to wander along. It's rather beautiful out here, despite it being a little bit bleak at times. You can get lost up in the atmosphere, don't you think?
Sure. I do think that.
So
I was sure everyone was with us when we were there, but who am I to say?
Oh, well, sometimes I'm more of the person who lets, the big heavy workers handle everything. I'm more of an executive leader. Like, I like to stay in the back and give orders. I'm really not the type to be on the front line of anything.
Oh, so you call the shots as more of the thing.
That's a way to put it. Yeah.
So did you hire, like, the kid with the glasses and then the aggressive man with the gun?
Oh, no, the kid with the glasses, I guess that was more of a associated acquisition. We can call that. The more like I hired the surly gentleman with no neck. I hired him.
The rowdy one with a gun, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Him, that one, yes.
I did realize he doesn't have a neck. It's really bizarre.
It is fascinating. It's like he's just one large torso with burly arms and legs.
I've never seen a man so much constructed like a mountain.
Oh, I have. Actually, I will be honest with you. I have seen someone constructed just as a mountain. Maybe a little bit bigger.
Sorry, I just saw the chat and it says, you're playing the capitalist.
The only reason I can say that is because in another project while I'm working on, I'm playing the capitalist, so I get to do it this time.
Wait, aren't you also technically playing a capitalist?
Excuse you. I'm more like an adventure capitalist.
Excuse me, I'm an environmentalist, so I'm obviously the most wholesome out of this group. Hi, San would like to deep dive?
Sure.
Truth is, she doesn't remember seeing a person in a suit. She's also never...
I don't know what a suit is.
I don't think San's seen a person with a suit.
Not of this fine vintage. This cloth.
Well, super good news. I failed. I rolled a 6. Please tell me something I wish wasn't true. Yeah.
I've been in a horror movie where you're screaming at the protagonist to notice the thing. I'm playing a bad person, and I'm doing that right now.
So you totally believe this man is who he says he is.
That's something I wish I wasn't
No,
true?
the thing
Oh.
you wish that wasn't true is when you hear the gunshot starting to come from by the palace.
Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Should we run or... Because I'm wearing loafers.
We don't... Well, if you don't get involved in action, why would we keep going that way? You don't have any way to protect yourself.
I mean, you look like a pretty strong individual.
I am, yes, but if... What?
Well, how about this? I will, go off in the direction of the palace. If you just point me in the direction, you can handle that sound, I guess.
Well, the bullets were in the direction of the palace, right?
Yeah.
They're in the palace, yeah. San will look back and be like, "Oh, okay. I mean, if you still want to come that way, just stay back."
You'll see me about.
I'll
About
probably hurry, but be wary.
I'll do my best to keep up.
Again, the man with the no neck seems to like to shoot the gun a lot.
Well, you know
Kinda
what I mean.
rampantly.
Yeah, look, I will be honest with you. If you pay a man enough, he'll march barefoot to hell, but it doesn't mean they won't bring a gun with them.
That's fair enough. Guns are terrible. Anyway.
Oh, I agree. Guns are just messy. Yeah, I prefer, seeing a good fight with the old fisticuffs or a good sword every now and then.
I agree. Hand to hand is the way to prove true strength. Anyway, please be careful if you continue to the palace. I'm going to go and hurry away.
Oh, I will. And it was San, right?
Yes, and your name was David.
Yes, David. David Xanatos.
Pleasure. Please be careful.
I will.
And San will run towards the gunshots. Also, I'm gonna roll a link with Xanatos, but I'll put that in the chat.
I was just about to say, it sounds like San needs to make some sort of a link with her new friend.
My new friend. Because
I'm everyone's new friend.
As you should. As we're gonna cut back to like maybe 2 minutes earlier. To Rourke is near the king, and Kylo is being escorted out. Alpha, what are you doing?
I think Alpha's going to stay with Milo, and hopefully Milo and Kita stick together.
Are Milo and Kita sticking together?
Yes, I still had questions and stuff like that.
I was about to say, what's the line? I have questions, and I'm not leaving until I
They
get
are
them answered. So, yes, we're sticking together.
Okay. And we do a quick cut as we see Sarah is still looking for Mog. His presence seems masked, Sarah, by the overwhelming feeling of darkness.
If I like more than it was generally everywhere else.
Yes. Something is blotting him out like a blanket.
Could I roll to deep dive?
Sure.
Yay. Okay, hold on. I'm not very good at it, so we'll see. Okay, it's okay. I rolled okay. I say it's a 7.
Oh,
so,
you succeeded on a
good
move.
enough.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know. Wild.
Cool, you succeeded on a move. I just want to make that clear.
Oh no.
Awesome, cool.
Okay, good.
What's your one question?
I mean, I partially succeeded. My question is, I guess, what here is not as it seems?
Something is at play here. Definitely, you're this group of people that have been brought to this place, other than Milo and maybe a few of the others, they are definitely not as they seem.
Okay, cool. And then I think Sarah's just gonna follow kind of that, like, if she can, that kind of stronger pull of darkness. And if it's like strong enough to follow, if not, I also like have a move that I could do to get there.
No, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
You're going ahead and you're following the darkness.
Yeah, carefully, like cautiously. We're not rushing in
Yeah.
blindly.
And you can see entering Atlantis, like on the border across that bridge that he got you through, are soldiers.
Like Atlantis soldiers or
No, like
Rourke soldiers?
yeah, specifically looking at the soldiers that Rourke was with, except they are now armored up in the gas masks and helmets, and their weapons are loaded.
Oh. That's dangerous.
Very much so, yes.
What?
Okay.
No.
Cool. Well, I mean, if that's like the direction that she's feeling the darkness from, she's not going to approach. Not by herself. And instead probably go back and try to look for her friends.
Oh, you can, and then you hear the gunshots at the palace.
Oh, okay. Then she runs towards the gunshots.
We cut back 2 minutes again. Finally, Kita, what do you say as Kylo is leaving, or do you go to your father? Or do you go to Rourke? What do you do?
Oh, okay. She's gonna like go up to her father, and she's like a little concerned. She's just like, "Father, what is this? What is going on? Should we get guards in here to protect you?
No.
But that
Just, Kita, I've done many things I was not proud of, but they were all to further our people, to protect you. Never forget that.
I won't. Is everything okay, Father?
And you see in the reflection of your father's kind of milky, glassy eyes, you can see the men storm the palace behind you as you see several smoke canisters start to fly out, buffeting the palace, and you hear gunshots.
Oh my god. So she immediately turns to that sound, and she's gonna motion for the guards to watch her father or like stick to her father's side before she's gonna be. What is happening? What is going on?
And through the smoke, you can see guards rushing around, and you can see some of the guards falling to the ground. And then you hear your father cry, "Ugh!"
Sorry. It was just Leslie's response.
I
Keto was like turning to the guards and they're falling, and then she hears her dad and she's gonna whip around to see why he made that noise in the first place. Did he get hit? This is gonna hurt. I feel like it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, and as you turn around, the kind of smoke clears, and Rourke. What does Kita see?
Kita sees Rourke kind of hoisting the king under one arm and the gun sort of dangling by his side, and goes, "Well, that was just a wonderful exercise in stalling for time, wasn't it? But thank you so much for revealing the truth of the heart of the world, because now I have a whole lot of money to make." And taking pot shots at the guards, flees out the back carrying the king.
I'm trying to see, like, I feel like she would.
I've got a thing that I can do, but you react to that first.
Oh,
Okay.
You're immediately there.
Oh, is Sarah in the room, right?
No,
No,
she's
she
in
was
the
making
back.
She's
her
making
way.
her way.
Great, perfect.
Well,
we'll hold that for
Big
If
Smart way.
Kita doesn't want to interfere, I'm going to.
I was going
interfere.
to
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
interfere.
Yeah.
So many
You
things.
interfere
So-
first because you're closer. And if
So-
you do it, then I don't gotta do it.
So Kita's gonna like brandish her spear keyblade, I guess, and she's going to make an attack to interfere.
Sure.
I am going to
Seems
roll
fair,
with
yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
First time I'm rolling. Let's see what happens. Oh no, that is a no. Definitely a no. Like there's no saving that. I got
Oh,
3.
no.
Hey, Rourke, response?
Yeah, this one's on a successful dark roll for me, but is like a failed dark roll for someone else. Is that a good time to
Yeah.
activate that since my playbook is flipping a little bit? Great.
Of course.
Yeah. So I would like to activate a move called Chaos Ripper.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to state that again, please?
One
Yes,
more
I
time
would.
for the
So,
class?
Chaos Ripper, on a successful dark roll, you can steal 1 item from someone.
Oh.
So as you go in with the spear keyblade, I'm going to trap it, disarm it, and just go, oh, and thank you for this one. This is also going to fetch me a lot of money.
Oh, you.
And the guards start to surround and aim their guns at everyone.
It's a collection, really.
Can
I
I?
would-
No, yeah, Kylo, you go first because you're actually there again.
If you
But
don't want me to roll the interfere move again, I will just straight up roll strike with intent on Rourke.
Oh, good.
Please do.
can
Like
try,
I mean,
yeah.
I would
Good,
prefer to
good.
interfere because I don't want to hurt the king. But if you're like, that move's already been rolled, I'll roll
I'm
strike.
gonna say that move's
with
already
intent.
been rolled. He's already
Okay.
getting out of there.
You could
Okay.
also roll strike to subdue and use the take something from them
Oh,
option.
that's true. Wait a
That
second.
is
Wait a
true.
second. I have dry form. I have both move options.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's
When I
right.
strike with intent and
Oh,
strike to
that's cool.
subdue, I may choose one. I may choose from
Heck
both move options
yeah.
instead of only one. So I'm gonna roll strike with intent because that's my better. That's my better.
Very good.
Stat.
And then,
That's awesome.
is Rourke a dark force in this case?
What? No.
That's
Yes.
7.
I don't.
Strike.
What? No way.
No? Because I got this fun move that might be useful here
Yep.
called True Powers Light. When you fight against the Dark Force, spend a heart link to make them stumble or fall at an opportune moment.
So let's wait for a second. Let's go
Ooh,
ahead and
fun.
resolve some stuff first, just because.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
He's not leaving. No, I'm joking. I rolled a 7, so I get to choose one. So it is strike with intent. So I deal 1 harm, and I choose one, which is going to be to take something from them, which is the king.
So wait, you're striking to subdue, right?
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm
there's-
striking with
there's a
intent,
button.
but I have
Okay.
drive form, which lets me
Okay,
choose from
okay.
both move options,
Nice.
So what do you take? What's your one?
which is to take something from them, which is the king.
Not the Keyblade? Cool. That's all I needed to know.
Fair. I care about there's a family thing going on here.
That's true. I would prefer my father back versus my
As
Keyblade.
you
Kylo
get,
thinks about the
Right.
war, not the battle.
but you also didn't roll to defend. You also didn't choose to defend yourself. So Rourke,
Yes,
response.
I would also take harm.
Ooh, yeah. No, I think
Ooh.
that's just.
King.
I'm just gonna deal harm back. Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you gonna use the Keyblade, or are you just gonna shoot?
Can I use the Keyblade?
Sure.
Fuck it. Why not?
Oh no, that's our one.
No!
That's our one.
That was
I
a good
feel
use
like-
of it. It's fine.
yeah.
I feel like Rourke using Keyblade is a good use of the F-bomb.
As he takes the Keyblade and just bash it's. I don't even think Rourke uses it the normal way, like you should.
No,
use it.
it's like I'm holding the stabby end and I'm smacking you with the blunt end. Like,
Yeah,
get off.
you get pistol whipped. And you take a harm as you stumble back with the king. And Rourke, you immediately know now holding this Keyblade, you like, oh, you know where to go. As you take off.
Can I do a thing?
Sarah, you do get there, but Rourke is gonna get to leave though. But you still have soldiers to deal with.
Okay. I was gonna use my move to be where I am needed faster,
Oh.
but never mind. If it's not gonna make any difference, then I won't.
So I will say you get there as the soldiers are starting to like, kind of push in, because you guys are still surrounded by soldiers.
You don't have to be surrounded by soldiers. We could
Now
leave.
wait a second. What's your orders here? What's going on?
Milo with the reasonable response. What's happening?
It's narrative. Milo, what do you want to do?
Oh Lord.
Remember, you do
well, what
have
I
a
wa-
sword.
I do.
Are you any
Yeah.
good at sword?
It's a magic sword.
That
That's true.
makes
That's true.
it. I don't know if that helps me here. Milo wants to try to convince the soldiers to like not shoot.
Okay.
My
Does that work? This is gonna go terribly.
Yeah, let's go ahead and you're gonna roll disadvantage. for this
Please
one.
don't die.
Oh, okay. Okay, disadvantage, got it. Well, that sucks because the first roll was the worst one. Yeah, that's a fail by 1.
Take a harm.
I
as-
rolled a.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh.
Alpha and Milo share a light link. I can use. You can do better than that.
Oh, but
Okay.
So
does
you
that
get a
do?
+1 forward.
Oh.
you the next
Okay,
time.
that. Yeah, for the next time.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So
Can I
harm.
Malo's like, what are you doing? And then just watching Milo get beat in the face, as like you can feel your nose kind of like one of the blood burst.
Glasses break.
Oh. I was gonna see if I could like defend from harm for Milo.
I want to say because it's on a hard move for where he failed
Okay.
the roll, like probably not for that one.
Worth a try.
And I think this is where San, Sarah, and Xanatos get here in the order of things.
Xantos doesn't show up.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
He takes his time. He's taking his time. He doesn't run. He has people do that for him.
You're just enjoying. You're enjoying the feast of events going on right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking it all in.
San, you're muted.
I'm sorry, what do we see when we get here?
You see, the guards. Like the guards holding everyone up. You see Milo get slapped. Hassan and Sarah, like I said, you guys get here roughly around the same time. Something you notice about the guards, they have visible dark auras around them. And you can see through their helmet, they have beady little yellow eyes.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Lovely.
on
Hey,
brand.
Nick,
Yeah.
could I use my move to have Mog?
What move specifically?
My move, I have a plan. I prepared an item that I needed, and that item is Mog.
I'll let you use that. No, because Mog's kidnapped. She's being forcibly held. But you can tell where. I can let you know where Mog is. Would that be? I think let's say that's a succinct trade-off. Because Mog being taken is actually like a part of the plot right now.
Okay, sure.
You can see I'll say you see this as you see Rourke running up one of the more temple-looking structures. You can see, you can hear a Kupo, Kupo, Kupo in the distance. Are you
Okay.
okay? Are you gonna be like, screw this palace? I'm going after my friend.
So I see Rourke going in that direction too. So I think as I like arrive, and see my friends here, Sarah, mostly just like, regardless of everything else that's happening, it's just like, Rourke's headed to the temple. He has Mog, or Mog is also there. We should probably go.
We'll be right behind you. These are heartless. The soldiers are heartless.
Well, that's alarming.
Also means they're okay to kill, I guess.
Yeah, obviously. Murder.
Sign goes, they're
This movie-
heartless, and you hear "Roar" as the lightsaber turns on.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that was?
Oh,
Yeah,
lightsaber
that was great.
kill!
That was great. Oh,
My bad lightsaber sound. Don't come at me about it.
I mean, it sounds pretty accurate for the weird one that Kylo has. TBH.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
So yeah, San's kind of attack some of the Heartless, but then follow Sarah. Because San can't not hit them.
Okay. So we're gonna, since we have a lot of guests, we're gonna do the same thing we kind of did with the Spider-Man. Everyone roll me a d6 and tell me what you rolled.
A singular d6?
Yep. Oh, 2d6, sorry. Roll 2d6.
Oh.
Save yourself.
I got an 8.
11.
I got an 8.
Alright,
also
so I'm gonna
got-
count down. Anyone get a 10 or more?
11.
I
Milo's
also got
go.
11.
Alright, Milo.
But Milo can go first.
Yeah. Who got 10? 9? 8. Alright. I'm gonna say, you know, Xanatos, you're gonna get to go first because you're the guest here. Then Kita's gonna go first because he's also the guest here. And then Kylo, you're gonna get to the third.
Okay. Wait, so I'm second?
Yeah, you're technically you're fourth out of the whole order.
In the...
But in the
Okay,
mini
thank
order,
you.
yeah, you're second.
Yes, in the mini-order, thank you.
7. 6. 5.
Oh, man.
Alright, Son and Alpha, I'll let you fight over to get that. Cool, that's everyone. Rourke! You're going to... What'd you get?
You
You're
rolled
big hole.
Snake Eyes?
I spent all of my plot power on making the plot happen.
If it were so simple.
Sobs quietly.
Like a
Oh wait, I'm
mouse.
still holding
The king.
The
the
king.
king.
Yeah.
And you could see, as he's being held, you could see that there is a wound on him.
Well, I will deal with that on my turn.
Milo, what are you doing first? Milo,
Uh,
well, actually, Milo, you just kind of wet, so we're gonna... And Sarah just kinda wet,
Alright,
too.
sure.
So Sarah takes off. Milo
Wow.
tries to convince, gets hit in the face. Xanatos, you're just making your merry way, just absorbing everything.
I am taking. I think he just now sees that thwack Milo gets beefed in the face, and watching Sarah run off in that direction, looks over at Milo. He looks around the room, kind of working a chess game inside of his head, and he locks his eyes on the king. Oh crap! Is he okay? And he just rushes over to the king, trying to move past the soldiers, trying to make it look like he's trying to aggressively move past these soldiers to the king.
And one of them actually goes to try to shoot at you, but you manage to kind of duck under them.
Oh yeah, I sell it hard too. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa! I just want to give some first aid. Just want to give some first aid to this gentleman right here. I have no weapons on me. And he goes over to King and kneels down next to him, and he takes off his tie and just wraps it around the king's wound, kind of make it like a makeshift bandage for him, and puts his hand on the wound. Sorry, are you gonna be okay?
So Xanatos goes and starts to patch up the king and tries to apply medical first. That's what you all see. Kita, this is what you see. We'll get to your response, Xanatos, in just a second. But Kita, it's your turn. This is what you see here.
Okay, well, originally I was going to attack the guards, the first line of guards if possible. But then I see this, this person kind of coming in, make way, hey, dipping out of range of a shot, person that she does not know. And she's just watching this entire thing, and she's like, who are you? And goes to kneel next to him.
Ow.
My name is David Xanatos. I was part of this group. I did not expect it all to go this direction.
She's seeing Milo making gestures.
I am very sorry. I did not think it would. I did not want anyone to get hurt.
Step away from my father.
Of course. And he backs up, and he backs towards the guards, moving back away from the group. And as he passes by one of the guards, he says, "Don't let them leave." And he heads off in the direction where he saw Sarah run into.
Oh, Milo. And at
Alright.
that moment, she did not realize Milo's getting punched in the face.
Yeah, as well as good. Kylo.
So he was patching it with like this tie,
Yeah, he was.
but it's like not really healing the wound.
No,
'Cause
no.
Kylo could heal the wound.
He was trying to.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make
made
a
an
point here.
effort.
You can
It's
you
a
can
very hard
identify
choice.
that that was actually like an effort to what a non-force user would try to do.
Yeah. That's not my issue. My issue is that this random person ran up to him. It's like, let me heal him after Kylo just did all this shit to get him away. And he's kind of like, he looks down and he first like goes, "Who are you?" Again.
Me, like I said, my name is David Xanatos. I was the person who funded all this. I did not expect.
So
I
these
did not
are your
expect to
soldiers if you funded this.
Technically, they aren't my soldiers. No, these are the soldiers that work with the gentleman with no neck, Rourke, the one with the gun. I hired.
No neck.
It's
I
like in the
hired-
corner, like, yeah, no neck, that one.
I hired them as a mercenary group to help me explore this city. I did not think this would happen. All I wanted to do was discover this land and research about it and just see its wonders.
Well, that was foolish. People live here. And I think I'm going to cast magic and heal the king.
Sure.
I want you all to know, I want you to know, Nick, that my first thought was to just dark portal him out. It was just to just leave. To just go, nope, goodbye.
I gotta go, and you're coming with me.
Yeah, because he doesn't trust anybody right now, but he trusts himself. Mastery, what's my mastery? Look up here. Is 0. So that's an 11 to cast
twins.
magic. And I would like to heal 1 harm, and it's to hit more than 1 entity, and I get 1 more. I want to choose the magic open something, but there's nothing to open here. And then I suppose the magic has no unintended consequences, and I'd like to heal myself as well with the more than 1 person.
Okay. You both can
I'm gonna heal 1
Yep.
wound, yeah, and 1
harm.
wound to the king.
He's shaking a little bit less, but he's still on it.
Yeah.
It's on.
You're muted.
Oh my gosh. Did Alpha go? Or does
Alpha's after you.
Alpha's after me. Okay. Yeah, San's gonna try and hit some of these soldiers to try and clear the way.
Roll plus dark, please. Go ahead. Or wait. You can
I have strike grade, so I would like to use light.
There you go.
Leslie, I love you.
That's an 11.
How are you doing it? What's the combo this time?
Oh, it's definitely like a run into the room with like a sideways slide and like sweep a whole bunch of legs. We're sweeping legs with a spear. Sweeping legs with a spear.
As you like.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you roll 11 for strike 2 with
Strike with intent. So I would like to deal great harm and then I think take control of this. I think because I'm I'll defend myself from harm. We'll do
Cool.
that. We'll just, yeah.
You go through as although Heartless try to shoot at you, and you sweep up like 3 of them off the ground, and then do the kind of finishing move where you slam the spear, creating the shockwave. As you watch as they puff into darkness, and their armor clatters to the floor.
And then yeah, she's gonna kind of like keep moving after Sarah and be like, "We should follow Sarah."
You want me to keep people alive, and you want me to follow, and you want me to kill. I think he yells, but like that's free action yelling.
You know, everything's juggling. I don't think San knows what juggling is.
Alpha.
Okay, so Alpha is going to run over to Kylo and like touch his leg and say to Venom, "Hey, Venom, you can eat more things if you split up." Will Venom come with Alpha? Or at least a part of Venom?
I could eat the chicken.
You can't eat the chicken.
I could join with the chicken.
If you want to join with the chicken, just
Just
leave
a
enough here
nibble.
so I don't die.
And you feel yourself opening your mouth as a venom projectile leaves it, smacking against Alpha's head, and slowly like.
Oh, that's what that was.
1 + 1 is 2.
Alright, so, for my actual move...
Alpha. Wait. A gentleman in a suit. It just left. It's a seeker.
Oh, great! Wonderful. Okay.
I should know. He was at meetings. A lot higher up than I was.
Meetings?
All we
There's
do
seeker meetings?
is wear big fancy coats. And sit on top of tall chairs. Very weird.
Yes, Venom, I know, but I'm trying to not look like the bad guy.
Blah, 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 blah. I have a gambit. Blah, 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 blah.
Venom over here ruining the plan because he couldn't fucking be bothered to pay attention.
I know you aren't the bad guy, but you are, and because we only hear one side of the conversation. I know you aren't looking like you look like the bad guy, even though you clearly are not the bad guy.
Wait. Tell her to touch. Take her hand. We can explain it. I can explain it. Then she'll know. And she'll talk to herself like she's crazy.
All right,
Venom, I don't think that's a very good idea.
That's enough for me. Okay,
No.
Alpha, what are you doing?
Alright, so I'm
Yeah.
going to tap my locked link with Venom to be situationally appropriate, and I'm going to cast some magic.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so
Ah.
that is a 12.
What are you
my
trying to
cast
do
magic.
first off? Narratively explain to me what you're trying to do.
Well, Alpha is going to pull
Nom
out
nom.
one of his cards,
Nom nom.
which is
Nom nom.
the card is Typhon, and the move it's going to use is called Chow Time.
Yes.
So my 3 choices for the cast magic are cause 1 harm, affect multiple targets, and heal 1 harm.
Oris, do you want to use it on the Heartless? Okay, cool. As you summon out Typhon, you notice Typhon has this weird, inky black texture
Nice.
to them. As like the arms come out and strike multiple Heartless, leaving only a few behind. And you feel yourself heal a harm.
Sick.
Heartless. Chicken. Don't have brains.
You can eat that mean guy though.
That Rourke, you're coming up onto the temple,
Sweet.
and you know,
Go for it. No.
as you notice as you come onto the dais, that in the middle of this intricate mural, which looks almost like a map of Atlantis, or what it used to be, as you look out onto the ocean, see the ruins, what its former greatness could be. At the very center of it, marking where the king's throne would be, you see a keyhole.
Does it look like a spear, potentially, would fit into this particular keyhole?
Yeah, you think it would. And as you put it in, you realize something. Any regular soldier spear wouldn't work. But Kita's spear is different. Kita's key spear has one of the crystals embedded. Also has more ornate designs on it, and you see why. As the spear goes in, you see the light begin to flood out, filling the mural of light. As the dais begins to open, reveal a grand stone staircase down.
I wonder how much London would charge for magic tricks clomp, 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 clomp down the stairs.
Top of initiative. Milo.
Yes, hi. Gilgamesh. I don't know how
Oh my
this
god,
card
I
works.
forgot that was there.
Card. Make sword. Also yelling, hi, I got hired by Mr. Whitemore, not this Xanathos person. And if that's the case, and you hired these soldiers, then it's also your fault that my glasses are broken.
Xanatos is gone.
I'm still saying all of it.
Milo yelling from the floor at Xanatos' back.
Sorry, you're way too poor for me to listen.
As you say, like, how does this work? The card pops up in the air as you see this cartoonish but very dangerous sword land in your hand.
Cool. Strike to subdue.
Excellent.
You're gonna hit one of the heartless? Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll.
Wow, snake eyes. So
You know, it makes a lot of sense for Milo.
So take harm and the situation escalates. I am back on the floor.
You get hit. You try to attack the guard, and the heartless kind of grips up with you, and you realize you're no guardian of light, unfortunately. Not
No.
yet. As he kind of the sword goes flying through from your wrist, landing and bedding into the ground behind you, as you get hit again, knocking you to the
Poor
ground,
Milo.
taking another harm.
Can I? No, I'm not gonna do it. Never mind. I was gonna use a move, but I'm gonna hold on
It's
to
a
it.
response to a hard move, unfortunately. The guards are approaching onto Milo, though.
Yeah.
Sarah, we cut to you.
So I'm following after Rourke. I assume by the time I get into the temple, all of what you had said has already happened. So I assume I see like the light and like the staircase.
Oh yeah.
And Sarah had originally like basically like did like a drive-by, like look into the throne room, say the stuff to her friends, and then kept going. But she had seen them there, right? So I think that you know what? I'm just gonna run after, keep running, looking around for Mog as I'm running, because she had heard Mog come vaguely from this direction.
As you look onto the floor at the end of the staircase, you can see someone has dropped a little piece of like a little bead, a little piece of jewelry almost, a little dot of light. Something that you know Mog like to get his hands on. As you can see, a little trail leading downward, like breadcrumbs.
Great.
Aww.
So,
Me, the player.
I'm-
That's cute. Rourke, you little shit.
I'm imagining this like I guess I don't know how long the staircase is down, but I'm imagining this dramatic moment where she like runs up to the top of the staircase and sees Rourke like at the bottom, or like towards the bottom, or like partway down, whatever.
Ooh, are you running down the staircase, or are you gonna try to do a leap of faith?
I was gonna cast some magic.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Okay, explain to me what you'd like to do first before you roll. Let's do narrative before roll.
Sure. Yeah. So I think that what she is going to try to do is kind of like just the thing that she's been doing this whole time, where she casts blizzard magic to try to like freeze him in place to stop him from like going any further.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. I considered doing something else, then I didn't. I'm gonna spend a link to give myself advantage. Which is good. Because I got a 9.
Okay, you can pick one of the options.
Yes, 9. Okay, then I'm going to inflict a semi-permanent condition. Try to stun him or paralyze him or hold him still for a short period of time.
As you cast your magic and the ice begins to rally off, Rourke, you take a step towards into the cave that this is leading into, and you see ice surround your very feet, holding you in place.
And Sarah probably does like a very cliched, like, stop right there kind of moment.
Oh, for the love of that's the most cliche thing you could have said in this moment.
Just you wait until the end, and I'm gonna spout out about friendship and power of friends.
Oh, spare me the friendship speech. We all know it doesn't work.
Speaking of anti-friendship,
Debatable.
do you have one other thing, Sarah?
I think that's. No, I think that's mostly it. No, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna spend another link to give names, please. Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, advantage on his next roll.
Well, a little gift from beyond. I like it.
Feel just like a warmth as Sarah is thinking about you, because I thought about teleporting you to me, but then I was like, nah.
Thanatos.
Okay.
What's
So
going
would
on?
you say that I show up right at this point where Sarah is all like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
Stop right there. And right after Sarah makes the whole thing, it's like, I can say something more cliche than that. You hear someone say, oh, how about I do something more cliche? How about a nice, slow applause? Or I can do something like, oh, you're outnumbered, so you should surrender. Oh, hi, I'm David Xanatos, by the way. I'm the gentleman who's funding the person you so magically froze in place.
Sarah like spins around to see who this person is. Sees that he looks a little out of place, I assume.
Oh, I look incredibly out of place.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Xanatos, I have a question. Are you hiding your dark intent? Or
Oh, I am hiding my dark intent hardcore.
Okay.
Actually,
Or are you letting it fume like the villain you can be?
I am now letting. It's not fuming.
I was like, you're monologuing.
Yeah,
Like-
it's now starting to the levee is starting to burst. Is the best way to describe it. So now the darkness is starting to
Like,
seep in
little-
as he's starting to do his monologues.
Little seep in darkness.
It's
As
like
you
smoke
look
from under the
behind you,
suit.
you can feel the darkness coming out. It feels like a seeker, but it doesn't feel like a particularly strong seeker.
That's me out of character being like doubt face, but Sarah just probably does her best. She's not like a big person, but she does her best to sort of like take up as much room of this, like, I don't know how big this staircase is, but to try to like do her best to kind of block, and she just squints and says, I don't care how outnumbered I am, I'll never give up. We're gonna keep being cliched.
I gotta be honest with you. What's your name, by the way?
Out of character, because I have terrible short-term memory when it comes to roleplay. Did Xanatos say, like, I'm David Xanatos?
Oh, yes, he did. Yeah, he introduced himself
Okay,
as David.
just
Xanatos.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
And then she still got this, like, very suspicious expression on her face. She just says, Sarah.
Sarah. That is a lovely name. I really enjoy to hear the names of the people I'm going to defeat. But we could avoid that if you just continue walking with us down these stairs, Sarah. Or we could have a fight. But I don't think you'd like that. Because I don't think the power of friendship is going to help you right now.
You're a seeker, though, aren't you?
Yes, I'm a seeker.
Then we have to fight.
Objection! You walked plenty of times with Dark Phoenix before she tried to kill you.
Yeah. So? That was also
that
different.
prove rules.
Well, yes, I mean, a seeker is supposed to fight a guardian. A guardian is supposed to fight a seeker is supposed to fight a guardian. That's the balance of things, the things that were put into place by whoever is just pulling the strings left and right. But they never say how we're supposed to battle, right? That community could be a battle of strength, of course, maybe a battle of wits. That's my favorite. I love a battle of wits. I love kind of lording my intelligence over someone else. It's kind of a thing I enjoy. But Sarah, I say this with the utmost seriousness in my voice. Give me a reason to fight you.
Sarah just... She doesn't, like, do anything because it's not my turn, so I can't do anything. But she like takes a moment, like looks back over her shoulder, like down the see if like Rourke is like still there, turns back, and says, if you want the key to be forged, we have to fight, and I'm not having a sing off with you. That's
I'd be terrible at it. I'm actually a horrible singer.
Yeah, that was kind of Ben's thing. But you say
crawling in my skin. Anyway,
you say that I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Oh my gosh.
You say that the power of friendship won't help me here, and you say that I'm outnumbered, but my friends will be here soon enough. And then we can fight.
Xanatos smirks a bit. Okay. Why don't we continue on down these stairs? Wait till your friends show up, and then we can have a big ol' slugfest. How's that sound?
Why do we have to go down the stairs? Why can't we wait here?
Because it's a cramped stairwell. Why would you want to fight in a cramped stairwell? There's no movement.
What a reasonable response. Like,
why would you want to fight here? Have you seen the aesthetics of this stairwell? It's awful.
The bottom clearly has better aesthetics.
There's no lighting.
I know.
Like, the lighting sucks, so we need to go down.
Terrible lighting, terrible acoustics for anything. I mean, I am a man who enjoys a presentation. So why don't we continue walking, and you get a chance for your friends to catch up? Look, I am giving you an out here, Sarah.
Why don't you tell me what's at the bottom then?
Oh, well, then why didn't you ask that to begin with, Sarah? You were trying to be threatening. It was adorable, by the way. Well, let's see. Down there is Rourke. What did we say it was like maybe an infinite power source? Is that kind of along lines of it?
Maybe?
Yeah, the heart of whatever this is, but money
Nope,
is down there.
There will be money for you, Rourke. Don't you worry. I'll be paying you greatly after this. But down there is the heart of this entire area. And, well, that heart is quite powerful. It is something, well, that me and my associates would love to acquire and liquidate. Yeah, that's the term. We'll say liquidate into assets that we could use for our own benefits and fund whatever machinations we have planned for this big old grand scheme of things. Now, if you notice, I don't think I'm not aware of what you're doing, Sarah. Causing me to monologue so that your friends would show up. Because really, I've invented that. So, why don't we continue going down these stairs? I mean, even if your friends showed up now, I would still utterly destroy them. But why don't we just go downstairs for now?
Sarah just says, sorry to have like this like whole conversation. It was actually not my intent to stall, but you know, it's fine. This is totally what I was
Talking is a
doing.
free action.
Sarah just says, if there is an infinite power source down there, I don't think I want to fight around it. And she has, out of character, she has no intention to move, so.
Well, I suppose that we are at an impasse for now. And he just slips his hands into his pockets, and he waits for the others to show up.
Are you gonna walk downstairs, or are you waiting? At
I am gonna continue walking down the stairs, and I walk towards Sarah, and I stop and I look at her. I mean, you could stop me right now, Sarah, but I'm gonna keep on walking down those stairs, whether you like it or not.
I mean, she's gonna try. I don't know how.
Hitting hitting a
not hit.
unarmed.
Nope, not hit. I never said hit.
Okay.
She's using her body to try to block the way.
So I think let's cut from there and go as that's going on and go to Kita.
A lot just happened and it was pretty epic, I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. All right. So while that's happening, she after all that happened before, she turns to Mila, who was still getting beat in the face, tried to summon a sword keyblade, cartoonish looking. I forgot what it was
just
called.
Sword. I think it's just a sword.
It was just
think
a
it's
sword.
Keyblade.
And you failed, and you got hit again. So she is going to come over there to hit to subdue whoever is attacking Milo right now. And I'm gonna roll for that. 1 second. Ooh, hold on. 13, because I have mastery +2.
Oh my god, okay. Choose your options.
Alrighty. With deal harm, I'm also gonna take something from them, which is Milo, and which is in that area. And what is force a change of location?
You can send them. You could kick them out of the palace and fight in the gardens. You could, take yourself away if you wanted to.
I'm gonna say force a change of location. So so she's gonna come down, probably do some move to slide over, scoop Milo up, which blindsides him entirely. And she's going to take him and then kind of tell everyone in the room that's still there, is we're going to follow where the Keyblade went.
Okay.
I love how Kita just did this unarmed. That's the best part.
Yeah, I was just swoop in, grab Milo, gesture to everyone, let's go. Right before they can really react, apparently. So let's go.
And you send the last couple remaining guards out onto the stairs as they're struggling to get back up. And you take off with Milo in tow. Kylo.
Hi. So who is the only people in space with me?
Alpha and the King.
But is Alpha moving, or is Alpha just fighting?
Alpha was
Alpha
fighting.
was, yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna pick up the King again, because he can't just leave the King here in the middle of all these Heartless. And he's gonna go over to Alpha, and he's going to go, I think we should join our friends. Will you come with me, or do you want to fight these Heartless?
No, I'll definitely come with you. I think
Okay.
if we take care of them, the Heartless will go away on their own anyway, right?
I agree. And I'm gonna use Dark Portal.
Don't let my daughter get through the. Oh.
Did you say through or to the heart?
Don't get to the heart.
Okay. But you can explain to her when she hates me. And now I will use Dark Portal.
And
it's just going to be to move us over. I can roll. There's a chance that I might have to take harm or enter the scene at a disadvantage or spend a link, so it makes it worth it for me to roll for you. That's a lie. That's a 13. We're going to go join everybody else.
Flip
All
off
right.
the remaining Heartless.
Yeah. I look.
Yes.
I take my allies, and we're gonna teleport into a scene already in progress, or a new location. It's both of them. We're gonna go join that crowded stairwell.
Yeah, like we're all just like in this like.
Well,
Not-
Xanatos is proceeding down, and Rourke is like slowly getting himself out. He's slow, but he's like slowly moving through the ice, like lifting.
Rourke is like walk through the ice and like beating it with the butt of Kita's spear. It's like, this is obnoxious, really.
Magic user, am I right? I mean, I have a certain distaste for them, but also my in-laws are magic users, and it makes Thanksgiving just pure murder. But that's another story altogether.
It's the sun. You roll up on the scene as you see Xanatos about halfway down, Sarah about halfway down, who's like trying to like stop, and you see Rourke frozen at the bottom partially.
Well, I think San would want to catch up with Sarah. So she's just gonna keep booking it down the steps if she's not caught up to Sarah yet.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to attack any like Xanatos when you first see him? Because he's just walking, but
Sarah's doing her best bouncer impression in front of Xanatos,
Try
which
to
I
just-
imagine is not very successful because she's not a very big person, but she's
I imagine this is
trying
one,
her hardest.
This is one of the more comedic moments where like Xanatos isn't stopping, but it's like the
No,
chibi
she's
Sarah
like-
trying to stop. Like,
Yeah, San's like, so
Ah.
San's like running down the steps and is like, what is happening?
This is
Oh,
the Seekers,
son.
on.
Hi, David.
Look at the darkness coming off of him.
Oh yeah,
Just,
does
like,
San see
swing
the
away.
darkness now?
is Xanatos, you're still
Oh yeah, I am now giving off that darkness.
okay, 100%? Or you're holding
Uh,
it back a bit?
I am still holding it back a bit.
Okay. He feels
There's like
Yeah.
I it's almost as if I have a gambit I haven't revealed yet.
yeah, he feels like a seeker, but like a fairly weak seeker, like a Dr. Facilier or like a
Remember him?
I thought something was off about you.
or syndrome.
Oh, was it about the fact that I'm wearing a $2,000 Armani suit in the middle of an underwater cavern?
I don't know what $2,000 is, and I don't know what Armani is.
It's a shame. I could definitely use someone like you. Anyway.
Use someone. Never mind. What is going on here?
Oh,
Wait,
well,
also, who froze the mountain man?
Rourke,
That's
you hear all this,
okay.
by the way.
Great idea, Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rourke is too busy chipping away at ice to be insulted, I think.
He stole the princess's weapon.
Oh wait, yeah, he's holding Kita's spear, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yep, he's
Oh, yeah,
he's
no-
actively hitting ice with it currently.
Yeah, San's gonna look over at him and be like, "That's not yours," and is going to straight. Wait, hold on, I have to check what my options are.
Well, you're not. You gotta get to the bottom first.
Oh, I have to get to the bottom. He's all the way down.
Yeah,
San's gonna keep.
you can do it. Do you want to do a jumping attack? You're gonna have to roll twice, but you can do it.
San will absolutely do a jumping attack if you're gonna let me leap all the way down to the bottom of the
Oh
stairs.
yeah, go ahead
Get
and
my
put.
sword back? That's so sweet.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Do
San,
it.
push through
Uh,
press. Oh,
Director,
yes.
question.
Yes, David.
I have 3 points, by the way. I would like to use a certain gambit right now, if I can.
Awesome. What are you going to use?
Oh,
I am going to use Sunder.
Oh,
Well, that doesn't sound great.
That sounds bad.
what are you going to use that on?
put that right under.
As
Chaos
soon as San goes to do a nice little jumping leap up at Rourke, Xanatos like looks over his shoulder at San and goes, "I distinctly said we were going to fight when we get to the bottom of the stairs. And as soon as she jumps up and swings her weapon down, it clangs loud against something as something shimmers into visibility as this large, hulking red and black gargoyle is just standing there holding San's weapon in place and just throws it to the side.
Cool.
So you're gonna roll disadvantage, San, until you're able to get your weapon back. As you go to complete the action, and you are stopped by this giant gargoyle. Like, is this your special? Is this the armor, or is this one?
Oh, this is one of the armors. This is not the armor.
Okay.
This is actually no, it's not red and black. This is it's a solid black armor. And what's interesting about this armor, though, the eyes are bright yellow.
Cool.
So wait, what? So San is falling now?
No, San. So I feel like one arm. So San's caught in midair. I'm gonna say, so she doesn't have to just fall.
It's anime gravity.
Yeah.
Like you're just
anime gravity.
Yeah, you're floating with the thing held out, and it's
like
like
you're using
clang.
your force of will to like keep the momentum going.
And this armor just rings your keyblade away, and you like you kind of have to jump back onto the stairs.
Well, that doesn't belong to him, so I was gonna take it back.
That's fair, I suppose. It's just we are in a stairwell. We cannot fight in a stairwell. There is no room.
Why not?
Well,
Have you not like fought in like a cave before, like tight, confined spaces? I mean,
fine if you want to do it like this. I'm just saying, I'm just a man.
Just
who
wanted to get my
enjoys-
friend's spear back. That's all. It doesn't belong to Mountain Man. I wanted it back.
Well,
Yeah,
we-
finders keepers, actually.
Thank you, Rourke. Thank you.
I don't imagine she
He didn't
dropped it.
find it though. He took it.
You did keep it.
I found it, then I kept it.
Fair.
But San, if you wanna have a go about in the stairwell, I suppose we can have a go.
Are you going to try and punch me?
Well, that's what my fists are up for, right?
Alpha,
San definitely blinks and is like,
you hear a portal shimmering up the top of the stairs as Alpha, Kylo, and the King, who just stumbles out.
All
Over
right.
here.
I guess you'll see San squaring up against David and is like, well, probably more like claw hands. More like claw hands, because she was raised by wolves.
Wolf hands.
Claw
right.
hands. Claw hands.
Alpha's going to survey the situation down the stairs with a great deal of confusion. Because just San and this guy in the suit look like they're about to box, and like Sarah standing with like her arms and legs all spread out, trying to block this man from going down the stairs. And then Rourke at the bottom, like, wading through ice.
Just ice picking.
Like, it's a very ridiculous situation. But then again, Alpha is a cartoon bird, so, like, ridiculousness is in his nature. So I think what we're going to do is... So Alpha's gonna make an educated guess here. It seems like everybody is trying to, for one reason or another, trying to either get to the bottom of the stairs or prevent someone from getting to the bottom of the stairs. So we're gonna get there first. And I'm going to tap my locked link with Caspian, and roll for if there's no door, then I'll make one.
Okay.
And that is a 10 exactly.
Okay, that's a 10 plus success. Awesome.
Yep.
2 points. Okay, and you're just gonna end. That's gonna be a door you can immediately. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like the fun way to do this is that like everything is happening on. You're just flying past them using the fact that you don't need to use stairs. You can just do that chocobo glide.
Yep. Exactly. And if anyone tries to like get in Alpha's way, I'm assuming that Venom can probably just like flap a tentacle out and either stop them or push us out of the way to avoid the obstacle and just resume flight pattern down these stairs.
Yeah, and you land at the bottom as like Rourke is finally getting out of the ice.
And I think I want Alpha and Venom to kind of like, well, what do we see at the bottom of the stairs? Set the scene for me.
You see a giant lake. And the lake is dark.
Okay. Giant lake. I think Alpha is going to stand in position between Rourke and everybody else on the stairs and this lake, Keyblade drawn.
Awesome. And we're gonna go to Rourke.
Okay. So there's a lake under down here is what it is, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do I see the thing I'm looking for further in?
You do, and you feel like if you were to use the key, you could probably reveal it.
Fantastic. So I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna raise the key spear, I suppose. Which one? Yeah, the Kita's key spear, because there's two technically.
Mm.
And open the door.
And as you raise the key spear, something interesting happens. It reacts with the light. And Alpha, Kylo, as you follow Alpha down. You see as a light, even though Rourke is still kind of stuck in the ice, he's still able. He shoots the light from his blade into this dark room. And that's when you see it. A light at the very edge of the lake. Like, not the edge, sorry, the middle of the lake. That is rising up as it begins to illuminate the cavern and cause lights to dance up the stairs, filling you all with an overwhelming power. And specifically for Kita, a call, as well as a sense of familiarity. As you see a great energy source floating high above the lake, surrounded by stones that have been adorned and lit pattern of masks and faces. That's what you do, Rourke. And you know it. That's the heart of this. That's the payday.
Finally. And then Rourke will look over, see the group behind him on the stairs, and just, oh, there's just so much more of you now, aren't there? Well, no matter, we can make that work. And just loosens the tie, lets the jacket fall to the ground, and as his shadow starts to spill out across the ground, some more of those soldier heartless start to pop up from it, leveling rifles, and he goes, sorry, boss, we're gonna do this now, because I'm frankly not a fan of waiting. And...
all right, Rourke. I suppose we can get the big bonanza on its way. And he snaps his fingers, and parts of a red suit come shooting past everyone, and they clamp and lock around Xanatos, forming this gigantic red gargoyle suit of armor around his body. And he just stands up to the full height, cracks his knuckles. And that's when he just unleashes all of that darkness that's inside of him now.
As you look on in a certain terror, as the power begins to spill out of him. The dark energy that reminds you a lot on the level of people, maybe even stronger than Jet, maybe almost as powerful as Bill Cipher, begins to fill the air. As like it's like that Iron Man moment where piece after piece after piece attaches until finally, I'm assuming, David, you're putting the head on as well?
Oh, I don't put the head on yet, and I take the head. It's in my hands. He looks at the helmet. Huh. I guess it's time to put all that training you gave me to use, Goliath. And he sets the helmet on, and that's when the suit just hits full power.
And that is the perfect moment to take our break here, our 5-minute break. Take a bio. We'll be right back.
Ow.
Hey everyone,
Ow.
and we're back for more Kingdom Hearts: The Interstitial War and Lair, episode 14, Final King. Where were we? Oh yes, Xanatos is floating as he puts on the helmet of his armor slowly, locking into place as dark energy pulsates through him. And we're going to do things a little bit differently. I would like everyone except for my villains to reroll their initiative.
Wow, I see how it is.
Because truly, the way villains are on this fight, villains just go between every turn. So if the villains want to do some stuff, just let me know.
That's a choice.
I'm calling it out. 10 plus.
11.
Milo's back at it again.
Time to do nothing for a round.
You're so good
No.
at going first.
You're gonna be great.
9. Ida and Kylo. Let's go first. 8. 7. 6. Alpha
Hey,
went,
we rolled the same thing again.
Alpha went first the Son went first the last time. Alpha will go first this time. Sarah, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I told you I rolled 2 6s to make this Dark Link, and now all the
You know
rest
what?
of
You're
my
doing-
rolls
you're
are
living
gonna
your
be
best
real
life.
bad.
You're living your best life, and I for one appreciate that. You don't get a lot of this anymore. You don't get a lot of quality like this. All right, let's go right back into it. Hello, what are you doing?
I'm going straight for Rorik.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
I'm gonna not roll dark, that's for sure.
He's got some Heartless around him now.
Are you leaping out of my arms to do this? Because
I would have hoped you would have sat me down.
No,
at this
that's
point.
hysterical.
that was very funny. Like she was
I
just
want
like,
that.
like it's like yes.
Yeah, Milo angry. He's gonna do Stripe to Subdue on
His angry
Rorik.
face on.
So I'm gonna say, if you want to
Honestly,
get to
fair.
Rorik, you gotta get through the Heartless first. So you could stretch
Okay.
through the Heartless, see what's going on.
Okay. So that is mastery. Of course, I have a 0 in that. But that's a 10. So
Nice.
harm,
Nice.
and then
Choose 2.
I wanna. Yeah, choose 2. Can I force some of the soldiers into the lake?
Yeah.
And then
So how are you doing it? Are you taking that sword you got, or are you throwing your body?
yeah, I'm gonna take the broadside of the sword and just baseball bat it.
Nice.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and then de-escalate the situation. Maybe.
Probably for you.
I don't know if I can-
You bowled through the Heartless. Xanatos, you think we need some music change? Just a little bit like
I think so.
something a little bit more like nice. Like
Yeah.
skill. Okay, yeah, let's go with this.
Oh,
there we go.
good.
As you go in and you bash your way through some of the soldiers, as one of them ends up losing focus, the Heartless, and like shoots its dark little fake bullets up in the sky and falls into the lake. Milo, you got one.
I got one.
Woo! And then the rest of the guards.
That is sorry. I was like, that is good. I was concerned about your head is a little too big and you're very skinny. I didn't think that you would be able to do that, so I'm very proud of you.
Okay, let's... Thanks.
You're welcome.
Kita.
Yes.
Actually, right before Kita's turn, can I do something?
Yeah.
When Milo yells, "Yay, I got one," Xanatos looks over at Milo and says, "Hey, congratulations!" And I would like to use laser barrage as this mounted cannon pops up out of the arm, and he just fires a barrage of lasers right at Milo, not moving away from where he's standing. And what laser barrage does is I force someone to defend from harm and force them to change location.
Yeah, go ahead and roll defense.
And I'm pushing them further away from Rourke.
Uh-oh. Brandon dropped the
Oh
dice.
no. 6.
Oh, oh no.
No.
Ooh, can I spend a link on Milo so that he can get he can pass? Is that a possibility? Get an advantage?
Just something, Sarah. You that's an ability.
Sarah has a move that lets her spend links to give people advantage.
You know what? You're right after. If you want to defend from harm this, I think you can if you wanted to. Kita.
It was either that or look who's winning, which is a move. Once per session, prevent all harm that would be done.
You want to give that up for Milo?
I mean, character-wise, it does make sense.
That's so true. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, she's gonna do it.
How do you interrupt the move, basically, from hitting Milo?
Oh man. Okay, so he turns around. He looks so excited. He's just like, "I did it!" And then, good for you. This barrage of lasers comes in. It looks like death, coming at us. So she's literally going to dodge roll with Milo out of the way just as it's getting ready to hit him, and tumble and roll out of the way is the best way to put it.
Oh, you have affection for him. I don't remember that one. And that's all I do.
And you avoid the damage, Milo.
Wow.
You're behind the rock, but Kita saved you.
Oh, thanks, Kita.
You're welcome. Don't just battle one-on-one. Do not do that what you just did again.
I didn't think I was gonna get shot with lasers.
To be fair, you're not supposed to cheer when you hit the bad guy either. You're supposed to wait until it's over. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. I'm just
go.
Kita, what is the rest of your reaction?
So after making sure, what is it? I was going to do something. Oh, I'm going to get my Keyblade back. She's. What is she going to do? She's going to try to strike 2 subdue to get her Keyblade back on Rourke.
Okay.
What are the sounds?
What are those noises?
Is it Rourke right next to the heart?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
Whatever.
It's probably
not
fine.
To let it go there.
It's probably fine.
The king said that.
This is probably future Kita, guys. Come on.
Yeah, future Kita doesn't know. It's it's fine. That's okay.
Kyla does. He's still at
That's an 11. Wait, no, that's mastery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Then that is a 12.
Wow, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You're gonna deal harm and choose 2 for your subdue.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say that like she gets like I'm assuming she's like extremely fast is what's going on here. So like she kind of just appears in Rourke's like in front of him immediately, just out of thin air. It seems like because like he's probably like, are you still like frozen to the ground? Are you still trying to like remove yourself from the ground with my keyblade?
I think after the point where like
You were
he
free
got
enough.
enough, he sort of like broke free of it and then was like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then did the thing.
So I would
Yeah,
say that
so-
once that happens, she just kind of appears like in a flash in front of you, and she's going to deck you across the face, as hard as she possibly can, because like did not appreciate all of that what just happened. Almost got her dad killed, lied, all that other stuff. Besides that, she's
on
going
the list
to
of crimes, almost murdered someone, lied.
yeah, Sakita, that means
Fair.
a lot. So she decks
No,
him
that's
across
fair.
the face. It probably like gets him off balance a little bit, and then she just like casually just takes her keyblade back after that, and then force a change of location. So she's just going to like manhandle him and throw him into the river after that, into the
You're in
lake
this
after
lake
that.
fight. Cool.
Cool.
You-
I
Oh yeah,
would
Rourke.
like to use a move in response to that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Cool. So you step in, get the punch in, take the spear, and as your hand with the spear pulls around, Rourke reaches out and grabs it as he's falling, and it's like, oh yeah, 1-on-1, excellent, and pulls him into the river.
As you both go into
I'm
the
gonna
river.
I'm going to use the power charge to pull Kita back into the river towards the heart with me.
And the river is like it's sort of the lake is like that like knee high like lake
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
until it does get deeper, but not yet. You're like fighting on the shore,
Sweet.
and you're both like having that water fight basically.
Yeah.
And then Kita, your eyes go up
I know.
onto like,
I knew this was gonna happen, but still.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions.
It's weird. I didn't think it was gonna be immediate, but like, let's go.
we'll get back to that in just a second.
Yeah.
Kylo, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna make an admittance now. I've never seen the whole of Atlantis, so I need a word picture of
I've never
where.
seen
I have seen parts of Atlantis. I don't remember this part, so
yeah, I have
I'm-
no idea what's going on.
I
so
don't know where is the part in the middle of the lake,
So it's in the middle of the lake, but all the way up in the air.
It's like
but
floating.
in the air.
Yes.
like
Okay,
floating
so
in the air.
really, she moved them closer to the heart than rather than farther away from.
Oh
the
yeah.
heart. Okay. Okay.
Is it Kylo in crisis mode now?
I like Kylo's like, well, dang it.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's trying his best here because the people who normally keep eyes on this don't know yet. So, I think he's gonna look from where he is, which I mean, I guess technically is still up on the stairs. And he's gonna yell, "If you care about your father at all, you won't go near that big thing in the sky, so get the heck away from it," because I can't use
So
the F word.
she pauses at that. Her eyes do go up like before you say that, and then she looks back at Kylo after you shout this. Like, what are you saying about the floating thing in the sky?
Don't go near it, or I'll make you go away from it myself.
Hey Kita,
Yes.
I have a question.
Sure.
As the light fills your eyes, do you want to listen to Kylo or do you want to know the truth?
Oh, see, now if it's up that, I'm like, go fuck with the truth.
Oh yeah,
I was
like
go find the truth. Never mind.
So I
Fuck
just
with
got
it.
like Kylo's like, I'll make you move, and then part of Kita's just like, yeah, right, okay, at the same time, and then she wants to know the truth, like once like the light starts to fill up her
Cool.
eyes there. So yeah,
Push through stress with heart, please.
yeah, boy. Hold on. Alrighty.
There we go. Now this is why I go attacking. I'm gonna attack an ally. That's what's about to happen.
He said with heart.
Mhm.
Where's my heart? There he goes. No, that was a 6. So
Oh, I get full narrative control. Awesome.
yeah, dude, have
Yes.
fun. Go.
As your eyes light onto the heart, you're filled with a trance. As your eyes go wide and you hear a voice calling to you, Kita! Kita! It is the sound of your mother. And as you look to the heart surrounded by the masks of your ancestors, you watch as the light resorts to you, and you float out of the water
Wow.
and take a step upon it. The king coughs, looking at you.
It has begun. My wife, she became the heart to save our city. Because we built those machines. Those heartless.
And Kita begins to walk to the center of the lake. And as she gets to the center, right beneath the light, a large beam erupts from the heart, filling the whole entirety of the lake with light and consuming Kita for a second as she stands within its grace and begins to ascend. Kylo, what do you do?
I don't really know because I was told to keep her away from this, and now it doesn't really matter because it's happening. So I suppose he is going. He either attacks her and possibly destroys the heart of this world, depending on where they are in the where they are in this whole ascension. Or I can attack somebody else. I wonder... Ooh. This is like a partially like willing thing. So if something were to shake her, kind of... Oh, no, but I just might change what the heart goes to. I thought about just killing the king. Because that might have just shook her out of her ascension. And might have made her just stop. But I think that might just make the heart dark instead of... anything else.
Kylo, Guardian
So-
of
Oh yeah, I
Light.
mean, absolutely do it.
Go for it. Do it.
No. I think I'm gonna attack Kita. Because I'm gonna try to push her out of this, like, ascension
Oh, even better.
beam.
Cool.
He's trying to
Someone
move
please.
her. I'd like to use interfere, but it seems like I'm past the point of using interfere.
She's doing the action. You can definitely go in there. Well, because interfere is like... Okay, no, you're not convincing somebody. Yeah, really can roll for interfere.
Yeah.
Stop with force. Punching
Yeah,
is force.
It's mostly me just trying to tackle her. Or I guess in flavor this would be like...
I'm sorry, I'm just like
force-flipping her.
remembering that moment in the movie and how like magical it was, and then just like Kylo Ren coming out of like just
Football tackle, just like.
It's like one of those, like, you remember when Lilo and Stitch came out and like they put Stitch in all the trailers?
Yeah.
The old-
Right.
Yep.
yes.
It's that. The music cuts out. There's a cat. There's a cater wall and a crash from off
But it's
screen.
high water pants Kylo, though, where the pants are pulled up all the way past his stomach.
Yeah, rectangle Kylo. Let me see.
Rectangle.
Ben Swallow.
Yeah,
Let me
boy.
see. Let me
Wait,
see.
before you go in the water, you have to take your shirt off.
Oh, yes.
Look, we were talking about this before, how Lucian was like, let me just do the whole final arc without a shirt on.
Fair.
Well, not like
honestly.
Lucian, but like Ben Solo.
I'm gonna... Dang, okay. Sorry, it's a 7, and I could make it a 9, but I can't get it to a 10, which is unfortunate. I was about to take a harm to make it a 10, but I don't think I can. I can't get there.
You know what? I think that's perfectly
Well, a 7
fine.
is not the worst.
It's not the worst
Yeah,
interfere
that still
roll, no.
succeeds.
Yeah.
They don't do it cleanly. That's gonna happen, but she's not gonna do it cleanly. Something's gonna go wrong for her in a dramatic way. Perfect. Kylo.
See, the issue is I just made the situation worse rather than better.
No, maybe. Who knows? Kylo, as you collide... No, honestly not. As you did succeed.
No,
with her.
it's Kylo.
Kylo,
It is
as you
Kylo.
jump and collide with Kita, you feel something grabbing onto you as you're stuck in that memory. As you see your mother trying to pull you away, and behind you, see Kylo screaming in your ear, holding you, going, "Don't go!"
Okay. Can I do something in this moment, or are you
Sure.
still describing? I'm gonna kick Kylo in the face to get him off me.
You're like shoving off him.
Yeah.
As you do so, the light begins to flow through Kylo as well.
Well, that's uncomfy.
As you both are ascending and sharing the light.
I don't like that.
Friendship is danger.
Yes.
Ben, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to make it.
Let go, Kylo.
And this is like a mental battle happening right now. Like this is both your minds. As like everyone else can see Kylo holding on to Kita as they're both ascending up, but like in their minds they're just in this like kind of warped reality of Kita's mind.
Ooh, this is cool.
I kill your father if I let go. And you don't
wouldn't
come with
do
me.
that.
Yes, I would.
No, you
I
wouldn't.
killed my own father.
If you kill him, I
Father's
will kill
already
you.
dying. You will be a heart and an intangible You'll be a rock.
You don't know anything that's going on here, and I must know. Let go.
Okay. I think let's go.
And we see Kylo falling in slow motion as he splashes into the deep lake. I'm assuming Kylo can swim.
Yes. But also, is it really an episode if I'm not falling from the sky?
Yeah, you're right.
And as you fall into the lake, Alpha, what do you do?
So Kita is ascending into this ball of light. I think Alpha is going to assume that this is if not a good thing, at least not a bad thing, because light generally means good things, and completely ignore that that's happening and focus on the actual problem at hand, which is Xanatos. So let's see, what else has happened since Alpha last went? Xanatos shot at Milo. Okay, so we know that projectile lasers are an issue. Let's see. I guess we'll just try to strike with some intent.
Yeah.
See what happens. And that's a fail. I rolled a 4.
Okay. So when Alpha goes to attack a Xanatos, he kind of like does a pivot to the side, and he says, looking right down at him, like, "Huh, that's right. They said you're the dangerous one." And he looks down at Alpha. He's like, "That's right. Yeah, they said you're the dangerous one." To be honest, I agree with him 100%. I do enjoy someone who's able to, make moves and bob and weave in the background and do the big things that, people expect someone not like us to do, right? So, I hate to say this, but I gotta take care of you. And he holds his hand out at Alpha, and I would like to use Steel Wing.
Alpha, how much health do you have?
4? Why?
Okay, that's good at least.
So
Am I about to take 2?
Steel Wing, I deal critical blow to one person. And what I do is I hold my hand out at Alpha, and Alpha, you just feel yourself get snagged right into his hand. And he looks down at you and goes, "Huh, I wonder if this chicken can fly." And he shoots up into the air, going really high, and does like a Charizard-like seismic toss while still holding Alpha, and just dive bombs right into the ground with a boom. And then he just crawls right out of the rubble behind him, leaving Alpha in this crater. And he just dusts like soot and rubble off his shoulder.
Alpha, take 3 harm.
Well, all right. That fills my arm clock.
Wait,
Wait.
said you're at 4. I thought you said. You're at full health,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
That's why, yeah, critical blow is just 3. That's why I asked you. I was like, do I just...
Critical blow is 3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was about to
Okay.
go, do I get to get a +1 to dark already?
Okay.
Alpha, that hurt. Yeah, seismic toss. Just
Yeah.
up in the air. Boom. Crater. As you're left basically dazed in a legit, like, anime-style crater.
Yeah, that's all I do.
Thanks, Drew. Thank you, Occultist Anonymous. We love you.
Well, before I end my turn here, can I do one last thing?
What are you gonna do?
I think we need to think before we act after getting absolutely obliterated by this robot man. So, what here will keep my friends safe, GM?
Xanatos is definitely one who seems to wait for his opportunity. You think you would have the best time if you actually took the fight to him and, like, tried to dogpile him. He doesn't seem like the type that could fight from many different angles that you've seen. So.
Noted.
Thon.
San wants to get her spear back?
Yeah, we could say you pick it up for this turn.
I just have it. I have it back.
Yeah, because it's been like almost 2 full rounds since that happened, and you haven't really been overreact. So we'll say you can grab it. It's a temporary discard thing. But it does feel kind of like messed up.
My key spear?
Like almost like corrupted.
Uh-oh.
I feel like your next attack might not go the way you think. It might be a little bit harder to hit, is what I'm saying.
Oh dang, she was gonna go kick Rourke.
You can still do that.
What did I ever do to you?
Talk.
You can still do
Fair.
Whoa! Son said exist.
Yeah, truly.
Well, she's still, I think, mad that you took the spear earlier. So yeah, she's gonna go.
Oh, that's fair.
Take, well, you also like you take care of things one piece at a time, and knock you out, and then we'll worry about Xanatos.
Sure.
So yeah, she's gonna go try and hit Rourke with her key spear.
Awesome. Go ahead, roll with disadvantage for this roll.
Okay. That changed nothing. I
That's
got a 7.
Awesome. What are you gonna pick?
I rolled 2 6s and a 1. We're gonna deal great harm. Yeah.
You're gonna take a damage back because of that. Okay, Rourke, respond as San comes and like pierce. Are you doing for like the brutal blow, or are you doing for like the normal?
Oh, to come back and hit? Yeah.
The
no.
brutal blow.
Yeah.
Just no. I'm
Coming
asking
back
San. San, what are you doing?
Okay,
Are you
okay.
doing the stab?
Oh,
or are you
she's
doing the
stabbing.
slash?
Oh, she's stabbing.
Oh.
You
It's stabbing time.
stab with the spear, wounding Rourke, and you 2 teal harm, which is a good amount of damage to you, Rourke. It hurts.
That's fair, yeah. First off, rude. But yeah.
You're a
let's
thief.
see here. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, no, that was just me.
Oh, that was just
me.
you.
Yeah.
Get stabbed. I think you got stabbed and said rude, and I was like, potato,
No.
potato.
But you can hit her back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Actually, because like, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. But rather than, I'm gonna just, yeah, we're gonna go with just full-on inflict harm again, strike with intent, I believe.
Are you just gonna?
Is the
Rourke
one.
still in the lake, by the way?
Yeah,
Mhm.
partially.
Oh yeah,
With yeah, Rourke, are you just gonna
With
punch
Son,
Son in the face? Like
pretty much. Yeah.
just like yeah, I just expect like Son. You don't know what he's gonna strike with, and he just like ham-fistedly just smacks you right in the face.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay, so that's a 12 on the die. So, Okay, so I'm going to use Chaos Ripper in addition to this, but what I'm going to take is what I'm going to steal, if you'll let me do this, is San's footing.
That's perfect. So you're gonna deal
so-
Son damage, and then you're gonna
Yeah,
take her
so
to
what
the
I'm going to
ground.
do is I'm going to deal great harm. I'll take the extra harm back, that's fine. And I'm going to take control of the situation. And combining that with Chaos Ripper, I'm going to, when San stabs me with the spear, like, put both hands on the spear that is in me, hit them with their own butt end in the face, and then use the spear to throw them at Kylo.
Oh, you're launching Son.
Yes. Just to complicate that mess a little bit more.
Kylo goes into the water and is like, I can swim, as Son collides. And, oh,
Actually, hold on. Time out.
yes.
Wait,
Oh,
not
yeah.
time out. Do you look down on San?
Huh?
Do you look down? Does Rourke look down on San?
I wish it were that personal.
Well, then never mind.
Well, damn.
Damn!
It's just like,
Do you think,
well done, now get out of my way.
so you think Son's inferior? You think she's nothing to,
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's looking down. Yeah, definitely much like.
Yeah. Yeah, it's less, but like again, I wish it was as personal as looking down. It's more like not even noticing you exist.
Perfect. So I'm gonna spend a link
Do it.
and dodge and immediately
Heck
appear in an
yeah.
advantageous position behind you,
Nice.
which is you're too slow.
nice.
I imagine you get like tossed, you get thrown, you do that thing where you go like use your energy, you skid across the lake, but you're still remaining your footing on the lake, and you launch immediately back
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
as this whole anime moment. And you notice where you stab Rourke, there's like a crystallization beginning to occur.
Fun.
Oh. Yucky.
Sarah.
All right, who all is in the water?
Everyone but Xanatos,
And
Milo,
Alpha.
and Alpha, yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry, I was reading chat. So, I think that Sarah, seeing all of this go on, is letting whatever is happening with the heart happen, because at this point it's already going, and she's learned that sometimes it's just too late. Is gonna turn as her attention is drawn to this like giant seismic toss thing that happened. I imagine it made a pretty sizable like rock cracking explosion noise. And I think that like immediately Sarah's gonna rush in that direction. And as she's running, the light sort of starts to starting at her mystical phantasmal like spread across her body. So she's kind of just like glowing at this point, and she is going to cast some magic.
Okay, explain what you're casting first before you do the roll. Just like what's your intent.
So ideally she's just going to do this like just a very like bright like beam of light that, depending on how well I roll, will do either harm or healing or both.
Okay.
But it depends on how well I roll.
And you're aiming at Xanatos?
Yeah, kind of just the whole Xanatos Alpha area.
You're just Kamehamehaing it, I got you.
Yeah, kind of. It really depends on how well I roll to see how cool it is. And I'm gonna spend a link to give myself advantage. Alright. You need to be a good roll. It was just good enough. So that's a 10. And I am going to let's see. Let's cause a harm, heal a harm, and be bombastic about it.
As the light washes over, healing Alpha, you're gonna heal 2, bring you up to 1 harm. The attack sears you, Xanatos, as it explodes around you, doing 2 harm to you. Actually.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Would that be could I just
That
say that reduces down to 1 harm then?
Yeah, we'll do that because we forgot to make Sarah roll with disadvantage. But no, that's perfect.
So,
yeah.
When you see the beam hits his armor, Sarah, it just makes a tiny little graze. And he looks over at the mark you made, and he looks at you. He says, "Oh, that's right. I told you. You probably weren't here for this part of the conversation. I said that my in-laws are magic, and they're kind of just a headache to deal with. I mean, when you marry the daughter of King Oberon in Titania, things happen and drama happens. Oh, and of course, when your personal assistant is Puck, but that's another completely different tale. But that was a nice little effort you did there. Well done." He sarcastically applauds you. And
Sarah looks so confused, like, what is he talking about?
the point where I'm getting to this is, I'm better than you. And I am pretty much prepared for this. And he holds out his hand, and you see a glowing light appear in the palm of his hand, and that light slowly just turns into darkness, and he grabs it. And that light extends up and out from his palm, and you see this little tiny keychain drop down from his fist. Dangling from it, you see what looks like the outline of a fox's head as a keyblade forms up in his hand. And it is a very ostentatious looking keyblade for someone just like him. And he looks down at it. He says, I gotta admit, something like this is something I never thought I'd use. Like I said, I'm more of the hand-to-hand combat type of person. But seeing all of you do it, I figured I'd, give it a shot. And he just dashes right at you, Sarah, and he just goes for a big ol' swing at you. And that is when I'm going to use the move. Yeah, I'm just gonna straight up attack her.
Okay. We that 2d6 plus 2.
That is 10.
All right. You want to do great harm or a little harm and then avoid any damage?
I am going to do little harm.
All right, Sarah, you're gonna take a damage. But Xanatos, as you try to probably strike back, the wings from his suit kind of come in front of him like a defensive shield. Block it.
Is there a picture that I could look up? I just want this, this armor. What do I Google?
I'll post it in the thing for you.
Okay. I bet this armor looks super cool. I just don't know.
During the entirety of Wally's monologue, my only thought is, wow, Gargoyles was a wild show, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. And
I don't know.
Post this in the OBS. We're gonna go up to the top to Milo.
But right before we go to the top, I look back at Alpha as I deal intentionally, it's almost I intentionally did little damage to Sarah on purpose, kind of showing I could do more, but I held back. And I look back at Alpha and I say, really, I don't understand. Why are you sticking with them? You're way above them. You're stronger than them. If you weren't around, they would fall apart. You could use your skills in places far better than this, like with us. And he's he's just holding the key, but just like looking at Alpha.
Alpha's going to, having just like gotten up out of the crater, mostly thanks to Sarah's clutch healing, and look up at Xanatos with this just like dumbfounded expression on his face and be like, "Are you trying to convince me to be a seeker? Are you crazy?"
And Xanatos, if Xanatos just kind of like if his armor had an eyebrow, it would raise up, but he's just like he arches his eyebrows and he just goes, "Oh, I can see why they're scared of you." And that's the end of my moment.
Milo, as the fight is continuing on both sides.
I really want to use this move, True Power is Light.
Yeah. Who do you want to use?
And I want to use it on Rorik, and narratively, Milo is going to start looking like he's running up with the sword, and instead chuck the Shepherd's Journal at Rorik's face to make him trip. Just basically like smack him in the face, and he falls over into the water.
That happens as Rorik takes the book to the face.
Love it.
Stumbles back, and is gonna let anyone that attacks him get a little bit of extra leeway on this. Milo,
And I used my heart link from Kylo for that. God, you're just full of shit.
Good. Good.
Either that or here's your money. One of the two.
I like that. Kita.
Take your pick.
Yeah.
In your mental scape, you're following your mother. Kylo is gone. But you see the crystal there before power. Your mom looks at you. You have the power to make this right.
How?
Do what I did. Be the protector. Be the light.
But what will happen? You're still here.
Sacrifices weren't necessary. And they always are, Kita. They always are. Friends, they're in danger.
Is there no other way?
I'm not the one to tell you that. And you must decide whether to use Atlantis' power or not.
She just kind of stares at her mom for a moment. And then looks at this power source. Like, what does it look like in the mind's?
It's just a glowing, like, light that spills out. And it is powerful. This power you could easily wipe away your foes with. If you chose it.
I don't want to leave them behind. I don't want to leave Father behind. But I don't want people to get hurt either. I miss you, Mom.
I miss you too.
And then she like takes a deep breath. And then like mentally she's like saying "screw you, Kylo." It's like is how she feels. But she's going to like reach over to the power source and take it.
And as the power source fills you, you watch, everyone watches as the light of the heart goes out. And the math floating around it collapse into the lake. And all that is left is a glowing bright beacon that is Kita. Kita, you float in the air and you feel powerful. What do you do?
Oh man. So she's floating in air. I'm assuming like she looks like this bluish white glow. Like it's like her skin is made of skin anymore. It's like this ethereal,
Yes.
glassy texture. And go ahead.
Almost like smooth diamond that has been, where if you look at it hard enough, you might be able to see patterns going on infinitely, fractal.
And it's like she's moving slowly, like with intent, with purpose. As she like, you can't tell where she's looking because you can't see her pupils anymore. And she's looking around, and she's going to focus. Can she sense who's like the darkest in the room?
Oh yeah, Xanatos and Mark.
Okay. She's gonna like focus on Xanatos actually. Seeker status seems to be important. And man, can I like use magic to like attack or something?
Yeah, you
like
don't even
that?
have to roll for that. You just do it.
Oh, okay, good, just do it. So like she's gonna like lift her arm, and spread her fingers out and focus on Xanatos, and she's going to like shoot like a beam of white and like brilliant blue in his direction.
Xanatos, your armor's not made for this. Not made for the power of a heart. As it burns and envelops you for a second, dealing massive damage as you take 3 harm.
Ooh. Ooh. And you see like when the beam hits him, you see like the armor is just like fractal and gone where that beam struck, and slowly it just regrows back like to normal. But it looks a little off, like, you know, that serious damage was dealt there. He rotates his shoulder a bit. He's like, okay, now I see why they want this. And now I want to be a little greedy. And he looks at Alpha. He looks at everyone around him. And then he looks over at Milo. He's like, there we go. And I would like to
Okay. I see the move on the sheet. I know exactly what's about to happen.
I would like to do a hostage shield.
Oh.
And so basically, if I'm attacked by someone else, I can force them to defend harm if they were the target. So I'm going to just pretty much attack Milo, causing him to defend from harm.
For Milo.
Luck.
All right. Expose yourself to danger. The GM makes a move. I rolled a 7.
That's more success than you've had before.
It's very true.
Milo, you feel
I got hit by a book. That succeeded.
You feel the light envelop you, but you manage to stand it. As you realize, Kita's light doesn't hurt.
Probably something having to do with the, Firefly, like light's not attacking you that one time.
Yeah.
But as Xanatos holds you, you feel your body lock up out of fear. And you can't escape from the grasp. As Kylo, we go to your turn. Xanatos now holding a hostage Milo as a shield.
I don't think Kylo cares at this point. I think he was like, don't do the power, and then Kita did the power, and then immediately saw how the power went wrong. So I think he's gonna do what he was gonna do, regardless of there being a hostage, and he is going to cast magic. We'll see if he actually succeeds. Actually, I'm gonna spend my Milo
What are you
link
trying to
cast
do,
magic.
though?
I'm gonna force choke both the king and Xanatos.
Kylo's give it into the dark.
He's pissed off. He tried this whole
Rude.
world. He tried this whole world. He saved the dad. He tried to like be civil, and this is where it got him. Takeda as this heart of the world shooting a laser beam at now an innocent person. Somebody needs to learn their lessons. It's the Mustafar fight. That's where we're at.
You're like, screw the dad. You did nothing wrong. Time to kill you.
Look, it might look. That one damage he's about to take is probably not gonna kill him, but it might. That's a 12.
Does this count as attacking me physically?
No,
I'm
this
casting
definitely-
magic.
Oh, it's magic. Oh.
I'm using force choke.
You need
And
to
I-
roll. Yeah.
Roll disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay, so I spent a link to roll it at advantage.
Okay, so just
So I
cancel
should
that.
roll at no. Well, I mean, so I should roll normally.
Yeah, so just cancel that.
Okay. Okay. Well, I have to re-roll because I already rolled,
Okay, that's fine.
and I can't like they're all the same color dice. So, all right. Now I'm down to 2 dice. I just threw my dice. Okay. That is an 8 plus 0 is 8. In casting magic. I haven't done this in a while. On a 7 and 9, but I can only pick one. I guess I'm only getting one person then. With
Yeah.
my 1 harm.
You're safe this time, King.
You're safe this time, King! I'm gonna force choke Xanatos.
How many times am I gonna teach you this lesson, old man?
He just
Patricide can wait.
The Patricide can wait. He's dying.
Take another damage.
Okay.
David.
Like when he's prepared for it, feels like he's expecting this magic to hit him, and he's like, oh, fine. Oh. Usually I have to pay for something like this. That was
There it
that
is.
That was cute.
There it is.
That was cute. That was cute.
The one
Wow.
joke in the debate.
That's the one you get. That's the one y'all
The
get.
one adult.
There's
yes.
way more than one adult joke in Atlantis.
There are so many
There's so
adult
many.
jokes in Atlantis.
Wait till I get over there.
Huh.
Alpha has no idea what Xanatos is talking about. He's very confused.
Alpha's just like, I am a child.
I am a bird?
Why would I get paid to be hurt? Why would somebody pay to be hurt? It makes no sense.
When Kylo says, wait till I get over there, Xanatos like tilts his head to the side and says, how about I come to you? And he just rockets at right up to Kylo.
How about
and-
we don't?
while still holding Milo in his hand.
Oh, like, no, how about no?
Still holding Milo in his hand, just rockets up to Kylo and swings his keyblade at him. Oh yeah, I got a 3, so... No, that's a +2, so that's a 5.
Oops.
Nice. You did it, I think.
It's feeling slightly better.
Yeah.
Milo just there for this. Just like this is my life now.
Like, he just locks swords with Kylo, and he's just dangling Milo in his left hand in the air like this.
Oh.
It's pulling like a Master Xehanort at the when he's got like
Ventus in one hand and
Ventus
just
in
Yeah.
one arm,
beating
just like
that shit out of Terra in the other.
Ah, Ventus.
Milo's Ventus, I could see it. Speaking of which, Alpha, you're up.
Okay, let's see.
Oh no, you're after Alpha, San. I'm not skipping you. I got a list.
All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to. Nick, what do I roll for limit break?
All right. First, describe. What are you trying to do?
Alpha does not want to join this ridiculous battle in the middle of this lake. And I would like to limit break Kita.
You want to assist Kita specifically? Okay.
Yes.
How are you assisting her?
Alpha's going to shout up to where Kita is floating in midair and be like, Kita, you are the heart of this world. That's what this battle is for. They can't win if you don't let them.
It looks like she doesn't react for a moment because you probably can't see what her facial expressions are very well. But it just looks like her chest puffs out just a little bit more with like, yeah, that's right. You know, like she's ready to she realizes that like this is a lot more important besides what her mom just said. Can I do an action because of this? Or
yeah, we'll say you can go ahead and limit break really quick, Alpha.
All right, what do I roll with that?
Light.
I think that's light.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, that's the one I'm good at. So that's gonna be 9.
Cool. You gotta spend a link or take a harm.
I'll spend a link. I've got him.
Okay. Go ahead and act, Kita. And you're gonna get
Okay.
+1 to whatever you do.
Okay.
Well, you're like pretty nigh and like powerful, so describe what you want to do.
Okay, cool. I was like, because I was gonna act as if striking to subdue to get Milo away. So she's floating. She like floats down again, very slow. Seems like very graceful, but is looking as Xanatos after like exchanging a glance or having the conversation with Alpha. And then she just like stares for a moment, and then suddenly, it's like time bends a little bit, and she's right in front of Xanatos, like within a split second. And she's able to, I don't know how to describe, like you're holding him up like off the air, in the middle of the
I
air
just
with
have
one
him
hand.
right there, yeah.
She's going to like attack that arm to like get him out of your grasp, essentially.
But my human shield.
Nah. Nah. We ain't playing that. So she like attacks that arm to get to make sure Milo drops in that moment.
That's my nerd shield.
And when she does this, she like says, still straight face, she's essentially, and it sounds like when she's talking like multiple voices, probably different voices of her ancestors or her at the same time. She's like, you don't belong here, you should leave.
Well, I am officially shook.
All right, to resolve my turn, now that Kita has used her limit break, Alpha actually is going to address Xanatos and say, Xanatos, you're not strong enough to fight literally the heart of the world. I don't care how strong you are. Look how strong she is. You've already lost this key. And this is the last one. So how about, if you really think I'm the dangerous one, why don't we finish this once we open that door?
Got a point.
Xanatos gets struck by Kita in the arm holding Milo. He doesn't let go for the first few strikes, then he gets struck to the arm, drops Milo to the ground. He whips around, looks at Alpha, and he just cants his head to the side in a sense of, honestly, you have a point. I'm not gonna lie here. You do have a point. I could just wait till the door opened and destroy you afterwards. But you know what? I'm really sorry. And like I said, I don't think you understand why you're the most dangerous one. But I think you're starting to get it. But I think I'm gonna have to say no to that. And I would like to use my final gambit.
You're spending all 8 points.
Yep.
Which I think you have exactly 8.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And Xanatos, the wings of the suit fold open and he shoots up into the air. He taps 2 fingers to the side of the helmet and he says, Owen, call in security and have them wipe out the area. And you see a bunch of smaller versions of the suit that he is in, like the one, San saw earlier that blocked the shield, blocked the sword strike. They just fly into this area, one after another, and they just drop down around the area, surrounding all of you, even Rourke. And they just all take a knee, and they all go beep, 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 and they all just explode at the same time, and everyone is dealt 3 harm.
I have a question, Nick.
You want to Eyes of the Heaven it?
Yeah, obviously it's not gonna, negate it, but, you can tell me how that looks.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that. That's perfect. As, I feel like, Sarah, you see this. You see it happen, you see it wipe out your friends, and then it goes to, the couple seconds before, as you realize...
Yeah, it's just
it's the Etro's vision kicking in.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's a 10.
Awesome. Let me go ahead really quick. Get to that move. Because
I mean, it says, copy, cancel, and gain the upper hand, but, clearly that's not gonna happen. So, however you think, I'm gonna spend this link also. It hurts me. It pains me.
You copy, and I feel like there's a moment here. I can you know what? I'll let you copy the moving and do all this. You're gonna protect yourself doing that. I think this is something that you really do. And as you do it, I feel like you look at your weapon and a spell comes to mind. A single spell. As it imbues in it. And you look and you cast Data Flare.
Only Donald can do that, though.
And as you do, the explosion explodes outward from you. And you're going to avoid all the harm. Everyone else, though, is going to still take the 3 harm as it explodes everywhere around you.
So you want to grayscale me?
No.
Can I say I interfere with for Milo or no?
You could, yeah. You want to do that? You want to take the blow for
Yeah.
Milo?
I would take the blow for Milo. Since I'm here, I'm right there, so.
That's perfect. You could save everyone if you wanted to, Kita.
That is true. I am all powerful. You gave me narrative device.
Yeah, but it would cost you. It would cost you pretty hard.
What would it cost me if I did this? Or is it just do it and see and find out?
They're fine. They're fine.
I feel like it would cost you everything.
That's not good. Remember what Alpha told you.
What would Kita?
What would Kita do?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Kita would Is this like just in the people in this cave, or is this like across Atlantis? Actually,
It's just the people in the area. Yeah.
Yeah, she probably would actually. So I don't even know how to describe how she would try to negate the damage on that one.
You can put the shield up.
That's true. Okay, so okay, I got an idea. So like she sees what's happening, hears the beeps, and then she's going to kind of like cross, like cross her arms over her chest, Wakanda wise. And I just realized that was just like Wakanda wise, and it's like this light starts to like bleed out, and it starts to form a shield, and it's kind of like it encompasses every person that she considers to be a part of the group. In a way, it's like it kind of encompasses them as it goes across this entire cave, except for like these like mini drones, I guess. And she's able to stop them from taking that damage, or at least like I don't know if like they do take damage or less damage. Either way, I'm not gonna like take over complete GM control.
No, I think for this, I think you nullify it completely using your power. I'm assuming Rourke isn't counting in that.
No.
Oh no.
No.
He did.
Rourke, what do you scream as the explosions sound around you? Like, do you say any last words as the fire begins to envelop you?
I don't think he'd say anything, but I think there's a moment of, oh, okay, in for a penny, in for several dollars. And while everyone is dealing with the exploding magic and the robots exploding, Rourke turns to the Milo who was dropped from Xanatos' grasp and just raises the gun one more time.
Milo, are you gonna ask why?
I don't know if he's gonna be able to tell. I think he's too busy falling.
I just say because I feel like John, I think you planned something for this speech.
It's okay. This is fine. Everyone's having good speeches. I'm good. I had a couple of great one-liners last episode. We could just roll along. It's good.
And you're gonna shoot Milo before. But I feel like you go to raise the gun. Son, if you want to block it, you can. I think.
Oh yeah, Son's gonna interfere. Yeah, Son's gonna be like, no, get out of here.
Do it.
Get out of
Son
here.
interferes, and you go to shoot, and you feel something like we go slow motion. The bullet starts to leave, and we see a thin spear go and slice the bullet in two.
Oh snap!
Wow.
And as that happens,
Good shit.
the shield goes over, and Rourke is incinerated with the rest of the Heartless, bringing down the cavern.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
And as everything's happening,
Excuse you, rocks fall, just me dies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure even after Zeta Flare, I'm sure that that our friend Xanatos is okay.
Sarah, your eye is hurting. It is going blurry. The one that.
Oh yeah, for sure. She probably kind of like passes out a little bit.
Xanatos, as you see the giant door begin to appear within the stone ruins, you know that your job is complete.
He looks at the door, and because he's still hovering above everyone, looking down at them, and he kind of waits till the smoke clears, and he sees that everyone is fine and that Rourke is gone. He looks down at them and says, "Oh, that's great. That is just wonderful. I got a lot of data."
And the last thing you note, Xanatos, or that you can note, is Kita is not glowing brightly. She is flickering out like a dying light.
Oh, he looks down at Kita, and he's like, "Wow. You know, I was gonna take that energy, and power up my suit with it, but you know what, Milo, I can tell that you have a lot of affection for her. And call me a sucker for this kind of stuff, but I don't know. I think you two should have a nice little moment together. I'll spare you just me sapping away her energy and just erasing her from existence. The rest of you, though. Oh, the rest of you. Alpha, you take care, all right? I want to see you again. We're going to have a good fight next time, all right, buddy? Sarah.
You're muted.
You're
Alpha.
muted.
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
You muted.
I was like,
Wait.
I thought you kept saying 1 second, so like.
On that note. Sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted. On that note, Alpha's gonna give you a thumbs up and say, I'm gonna beat you next time. And I'm also going to take you at your word that we'll see each other again. And use my ability, I know you will. So, you now have a... No, not a locked light link. We both get a heart link with each other.
Oh!
This is like
Okay.
the third seeker.
Okay.
This is the third seeker that Alpha has gotten a heart link with and like has promised to face off against one.
He just like nods at Alpha. Is like, yeah, I really think we will. Sarah, work on that confidence a bit. I mean, I saw what you did there. That was pretty amazing. I want to see you at your best. I want to see you do that again, but actually damage me next time.
Don't need your approval.
Oh yes, you do. San,
Spicy.
we're gonna fight again too. I was really hoping I would have been able to cross swords with you, but saving the nerd and whatnot.
Are you muted?
You're muted.
A curse.
Gotta take care of the lackeys first. Can't have them interfering. I prefer a one-on-one fight.
He looks at you, Sans, for a bit, you really do remind me of someone.
Great.
Oh, it's not really a compliment. It's just a smelly old man with a really ugly dog. And
I love
you...
dogs.
Oh, well, there you go. You got a thing in common with them. And you, Ben, or Kylo? I want to talk to Kylo for a second. And not just Kylo. I want to talk to the other guy with Kylo for a second, too.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't think I don't know you're there.
Are they talking about me?
Yeah, he's talking about you, Venom.
Oh, open your mouth. Hi,
Open his mouth.
Xanatos. It's been a good time since I last saw you. How have you been?
Oh, I've been fine, buddy. It's kind of quiet without you. We miss you.
You got the right gun. It's fine.
Okay. I want you to keep an eye on that guy, okay?
You got it.
Thanks. No, but not Ben. I want you to keep an eye on Kylo for me. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, remember that, all right? Well, anyway,
Close
it was
your
just
mouth.
it was an absolute pleasure, just utterly decimating every single one of you. It wasn't one-sided. You did some damage against me, but my job here is done. Not sure what comes next for you crew, but it's going to be a blast. And with that, he turns around and goes to fly right out of this cavern.
You fly into the door,
Yeah.
and you disappear into light. We look at Kita. Drops. Your power fading from Kita. And you feel really tired. I feel like it's time to go to sleep for a bit. But you can talk to one person before you go. Say a few words.
It's gotta be Milo.
Yeah, I feel like Milo's like holding you as you're like.
Yeah, I was about to say Milo would have caught Kita if Kita started like falling over.
Milo Thatch, right?
Yes, Kita, Princess Kita.
I don't know where I'm gonna go after this. I'm really tired.
Well, I'll find you. I found you here, didn't I?
You did. Scholarly built man. But
Oh, don't compliment me now.
she like just stares because like she wants to say like that wasn't really a compliment, but she's too tired. It's like, you are all safe though, right?
Yeah, we'll go with safe.
Not hurt.
Yes, we're fine. You did great.
I wanted to learn more about that book from you.
You
But
will.
maybe another time.
When you wake up.
Alright. We'll see you later. And she's gonna close her eyes.
Cinematic shot of a single tear going down Milo's face.
And as you do, Kita, you go to that place where dreams are born. Fall into a deep slumber. Alpha, have you seen this before? You remember seeing Ben. There's not much you can do now. All you can do is wait. But forming as Kita enters her slumber, you see, rising out of her, the key of light. Which one of you four take it?
I think Sarah is like half conscious, so I don't think it's her.
Alpha will.
And the group of you walk. Before you walk, actually, you look to the king, who stares at his sleeping daughter.
I was not strong enough. I could not protect her from the pains of this world. You
Yeah, fathers do that.
promise me something. Allow an old man one last wish.
You can try, I can try. I'm not gonna promise anything at this point.
End this war.
Oh, that I'll do. That's fine. Oh, yeah, I got that one. That one's fine. I agree.
And he nods.
I'm sorry I did not see it sooner.
And fades. And we go to the door. The last scene. As Alpha, the key floats in your hand and unlocks the 13th keyhole. The door, the ancient stone door that you entered, opens with a momentous rapture of horns of light that form a literal bridge. Before it, you lie there, or stand, I should say, before its glory. The door to Kingdom Hearts. Milo, you see this brilliant, beautiful door. Welcome to Philly, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought that was a door opening, and I was like, but didn't it already open? What sound effect was that? I was like,
That
oh
was
no,
great.
that was just silly.
I should have just not said anything. It would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Do you foresee anything to Milo?
Oh, Alpha's gonna give Milo a big hug. And, Milo, make sure you take good care of Kita while she's sleeping. I had to take care of Kylo when he was sleeping, too.
Milo doesn't say anything, but immediately thinks, oh god, what if Kita wakes up evil?
I imagine at this point that like Sarah's got her arm around like someone, like she can barely stand on her
Yeah,
own.
probably like
I was
Sod.
gonna say Sarah. Yeah, Son will support Sarah.
And she's just like
Getting the Sarah song
looks
shit,
over to
finally. Evidence
Looks-
we need.
we'll talk about this after, but Sarah looks at Milo and says, "You're a good man, Milo. You can take care of her."
We have faith in you.
Now, don't mess this up. I don't really know what you're doing, but like, don't mess it up, I guess.
Thanks.
We'll do our best.
Yeah, that's enough.
We won't let you down.
Billy, though. Billy will let you down.
As sparks
I think
are coming,
Rorik's gun starts going off.
as explosions are coming from the door. There we go. That's how we're explaining it. And the four of you look down, or look across as you proceed to cross the Bridge of Light. What's going through the four of your minds?
Son is definitely like, time to wrap this up. Time to take out the trash.
Yeah, I think that Sarah, like, even though she's tired from having used the Eyes of Etero and like casting this like big spell, like slowly with the dawn of this sort of big finale coming up, she is starting to feel herself filled with determination. And it kind of, I mean, this is gonna sound very like anime-y.
This is the point for it,
Like
yeah?
her eyes are set forward. She's done looking back at things that have all happened. Now she's just got what she has to do ahead of her, which, as determined as she is, she's determined that she knows she's going to make the right choice, but she's not sure what that choice is yet. So, but she's got her friends alongside of her, so she knows that whatever happens, it'll all work out one way or another.
Future doesn't scare you at all.
No, it doesn't.
Kylo?
Yo, Kylo's pissed. I don't know how to explain this else to you, Nick. Kylo's pissed. But he is ready to go through here and stop and end a war. Very a la episode 1 Kylo of the show when he was like, here, we are going to fight a war and I'm going to win a war. Except now we're going to fight a war and I'm going to cease the war?
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll miss you when this is all over.
I'll miss you too. But Venom.
Yes.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
have one more. Shh.
Yeah, you really need to stop having kids.
Alpha.
I think as they're walking down this bridge towards Kingdom Hearts, Alpha is gonna be trotting along behind everybody and then run up next to Kylo and grab his hand and be like, "Hey, I know you don't really remember, but we had a talk before, and we said that we were all gonna stay together and work hard together and end this together. And I still believe that, because you're my friend."
You're my friend too, Alpha.
Thank you, that makes me really happy. And he's gonna say to Son and Sarah, "And you guys are my friends too. And we're gonna do this with friendship."
I think Sarah gives just like this very weak chuckle. She's like, "Yeah, Alpha, we'll do it together."
Something like together.
Do the four of you hold hands as you step into the light?
Don't make me.
Absolutely.
That was adorable. I was like, is this like a chain of like hand holding?
I think Sarah's got like one arm like around San's shoulders, so that's gotta count for holding hands because
No, as the light pulses through you and you go through the door, you watch as 3 other sets of hands join you. Actually 4. See Kim. See Max. You see Aelita. Although spectral, they are here. So, the end begins. The end to Kingdom Hearts. And this episode. Thank you everyone for joining us. In order to expedite everything and to make everything show off the sneak little teaser before I go, I'm gonna
we
call
should open
on
the stream then.
what? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead.
I only have the chat popped out.
Do we want to do outros now, or do we want to see the teaser first?
Teaser first.
Teaser first. Cool.
Teaser.
I'm gonna play it. I want everyone to give everyone a minute. For our cast to watch it as well, because it's going to be behind. Are we ready? And let's go.
Once, when I was walking the beach as a child, I watched as a bottle was brought from the depths of the water to the shore. In the bottle was a message that bore these words:
Thinking of you, wherever you are.
We pray for our sorrows to end.
And hope that our hearts will blend.
Now I will step forward to realize this wish.
And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard.
Or maybe it has already begun.
There are many worlds, but they share the same sky.
One sky, one destiny.
I did not understand those words back then, but I do now. It all ends at
Kingdom Hearts.
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 the end is here. Kingdom Hearts The Interstitial War Final begins its 5-part finale April 22nd, 2022 on Carrion Comfort Studios.
Let me show you the meaning of unlimited power.
Called it. Called it.
All right, and I'll talk to everyone about that in a second. I have to explain myself because I lied to a few people about this.
You lied to me.
I cannot believe that
Absolutely.
Nick is a big old stinky liar.
The way you said it.
I'm gonna call on people. Wally, tell everyone who you are and plug any stuff you got going on.
Oh yeah, sup? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on Twitter at WALLE132, where I'm pretty much, just ranting about stuff that's on my brain and talking about the random stuff that I'm in. I don't have anything. Well, no, yes. Every other Saturday at Praxmagoria, I play some Mechton. It's a lot of fun. We stream that every other Saturday. That's a lot of fun. Come check that out. And then also over at GGK Game Nights every Thursday, we're playing some Elegant Creatures, which is basically an Urban Shadows hack that we pretty much use a lot of the mechanics from Elegant Magics, but throw in with some Urban Shadow stuff. It's a lot of fun. I play an imp who just likes to wheel and deal and turn into a cat. So yeah, check me out with that. I had an absolute blast here. This was so much fun. Thank you so much for inviting me. This was just a great thing to take part of. I cannot wait to see what happens to the rest of you guys after this, because whoo boy, that teaser.
All right, and Sade.
Hey everyone, Sade Smith Edwards. I play Glenn Bishop on the Lovely Craftians podcast, which is a Call of Cthulhu actual play. We're on season 4. It's a blast and it's getting emotional, and I've cried several times during recording. So get ready for some emotional horror. Outside of that, during the summer or like sometime soon, you'll see me in was it Hunters the Reckoning, which is going to be with Table Goth, as well as Fables, which you'll see on Carrion Comfort Studios sometime soon in the summer, which I'm really excited to play as well, with a whole lovely cast of people for each. Anything else that I could talk about? I can't right now because nothing's been announced yet, but good times. Also, you can follow me on TikTok at SS Ambrose. I do animation and animatics for characters that I've played before, so please check that out. It's a fun time to process characters. And it was a blast playing with everyone here. It was a good time. And I got to cosplay as one of my favorite characters of all time, so I'm not going to complain about that. But yeah, on to the next person.
Go to Brandon.
Also got to cosplay one of my favorite characters, so awesome. But hi, I'm Brandon, aka Ashenworks. Everywhere on the internet at Ashenworks except Twitter, Ashen_works. I'm not in a whole lot right now. I have my subathon starting on my channel on Tuesday, so come by for that. The clock is already at 10.5 hours, so that'll be fun. And then I'm in an Expanse charity one-shot over on the Greater Restoration Crew on the 29th. And I'm co-founder for Huntsman's Hydra. Our new Blades in the Dark show, Fire in the Dark, starts April 24th, which is not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. And I am producing that. So come check that out. Otherwise, hit me up. Writer, tabletop designer, role player, GM. I was just saying in our group chat, put me in something sappy. I'm a huge dork for sappy slice of life things. Give it to me. But yeah, check out my stuff everywhere on the internet.
Rio.
Hello. Now that we are at the end of the show and I have woken up, I can now, in fact, do this segment. Hello, I am John or Ryamatsu. You can find me on Twitter at RY0MASA. I am primarily, as of this moment, going to be in one upcoming show which premieres this Sunday over at Devil's Luck Gaming, where Nick and I actually share a table with the wonderful Shayna, and we played Trinity. It's a show called Trinity: Sins of the Past. We are running both 6 episodes of Adventure and 6 episodes of Assassin in those 2 settings, so back to back, and maybe maybe the timeline kind of goes from one to the other. You'll have to tune in to see that one. Those are Sundays 8 p.m. EST over at Devil's Luck Gaming. And then I like Brandon. I'm also going to be in a charity one shot on May 1st for Greater Restoration. We're playing Blades in the Dark there as well. So, and then I also can't say a couple things because they haven't been announced yet, but there's some irons in the fire. Very excited. There is one I can't say because I'm making it. But look
yeah.
forward look forward in the next couple months to a charity one shot for using a recently announced game about dark things in Appalachia. Keep an eye out for that.
Well, man, why don't you just go ahead and
I see
spoil
like
it?
2 excited people. Great,
Yeah.
awesome, excellent.
All right, calling everyone in reverse order. Alpha.
Hey everybody, I'm Zeke. I have been Alpha the Chocobo in this very, very eventful episode. What have I got going on? You can find me on Twitter at if I could talk. E_Z_KIEL, Ezekiel. And I am working on something for the Caltrop Core Jam. The Lumen Jam just started, and I'm going to be working on something for that too. I just released a game for the Charge Jam, which you can find on my itch.io. And I've got like 2 or 3 other jams coming up, so I'm very busy with trying to make games on a limited schedule. So keep an eye out for stuff about that. I think that's all I got for today, though.
Hi everyone, it's Leslie here. Find me on Twitter at Leslie Wombat. Otherwise, you can find me on Sundays over at Martlet Games at 8 p.m. Eastern, where I am part of a vampire coterie, a bunch of anarchs in Indianapolis. I play a lovely Nosferatu named Estelle, who's also a DJ, so come check that out. Otherwise, you can find me here on Tuesdays for Comfort Sickle, and you can find me here on Thursdays for Yazeba's Bed and Breakfast, a room for everyone. And then back again on Friday for this.
Lucian.
Hi, I'm Lucian, and I'm not nearly as actually angry as my character is. But you can find me on Twitter at the handle under there. Sorry, I got really excited about a lot of things at once, and so now my brain just kind of emptied. Down there, you can find me on the Carrion Comfort Twitter. You can find me on honestly a lot of places. And you'll see me again here on Friday. That's what I got. If you want me to make bad decisions in your games, contact me on Twitter.
Always. Go ahead. Ashley.
Hey everyone, I'm Ashley or Aid. You can find me on Twitter at Aid3E. You can find me on Discord, lurking around the Carrion Comfort Discord or the Gehenna Gaming Discord as Aid. Honestly, you can probably find me anywhere that I can be found as Aid. So, you know, hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be back on Friday. Yeah, if you want me to make good decisions in your games, hit me up. I don't know, I don't got much going on.
I guess that just leaves me. Hi, everyone.
I forgot one thing. Sunday is Carrying Comfort News, and I'm going to be on that this week. So that's at 3 p.m., and that's me and Zoe.
If you want to as well, you can go back to the last week where we broke down the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, and it was a doozy.
It was a good breakdown.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you all to my cast members for dealing with this ridiculous shit, but it's so much fun. Getting a little teary-eyed. We got 5 episodes left, a 5-episode finale. I swear to you, it is not going to disappoint, as you can hopefully tell by that team. There's a lot of stuff in the works. It's going to be amazing. Other than that, follow the channel. Keep us on here. We have plenty of shows coming up in the future since our rebranding, and it's going to be awesome. I'm going to go ahead and toss it over to... I'm going to toss it over to Hold Roleplay, because they're playing some Dungeons & Dragons. Dragoning here. So go ahead, have some fun. Love you guys. And remember, in your heart, there's a light that never goes out. All right.
It might.
Hopefully not. Don't say that. Thanks for watching.